All right, man. Welcome back to a very, very special episode of the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. I'm your boy Deuces in the building. As always, I got my man Liv.
It's your boy Lib rocking the Versace. To my right, my man Did. You know he got me when Ron be looking at me, looking all sloppy. Dropping bars today. Dropping bars.
I don't get this nigga, though.
I can't even do the rest of the intro. It's pointless.
So this nigga
pointless.
Man, this nigga eyeball me said I'm getting my shit together. This nigga had an 8 Mile moment. Like,
Hey, yo, let my man.
arms are sweaty, nigga. Like I'm ready.
I feel like we gotta drop a Don DeMarco.
Good. Oh,
I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
What's so funny is that Ron was just staring at me, waiting for the punchline. Like
I knew he was going down. I don't even
I
know.
thought it was
Where's
about to end with the Versace part. I
Yeah.
thought that was the end of it.
I don't even know if he had some producers, but I was staring this nigga down like he gonna finish up on me. Nigga.
You knew it was coming.
Fam didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do with it.
What is going on?
It's like, dog, man.
we got it.
We good?
We got it. We good. All right. So let's get into it.
Looking at me all sloppy.
All that rapping. Oh, he put too much energy in that rap, bro. Live done for the rest of the show. That's all y'all got out of me,
What's
fam.
that intro? What? No, that would have been trash.
I bet it would have been fire.
What?
I ain't never had it. I don't know.
What you was gonna do?
I said I should have poured my whiskey in that.
In your Baja Blast?
Whiskey and Bob Blast sounds horrible.
That's really frat house.
No, didn't you have
That's
whiskey
frat
and
house.
Mountain Dew before?
That was due to like we had nothing else.
Well,
that was survival.
that's frat
For
house.
real, he doing it on purpose.
That's frat house as a bitch, fam. That's
I mean,
real
I
frat house.
probably have done it before.
But
I did it with vodka.
Vodka.
It wasn't whiskey. It was vodka.
No, it was whiskey.
No, when we was at Tone Down.
No, it was rum. It was Bacardi.
It was Bacardi. Yeah.
This nigga pointed at me.
I don't know why you
Bacardi,
Bacardi.
nigga. Y'all wasn't sipping on me, nigga. Nigga, dog literally pointed at
I did.
Bacardi, nigga.
With authority too.
Right, damn.
Bacardi.
Damn.
All right, man. So let's get into the Geek Point this week, man. What's your Geek Point?
I'll go.
You gonna got one?
Yeah,
You
my
got
geek
one?
point this week is the fact that Ghost of Tsushima come out next week. I've been watching so many videos on it. Been already getting like different tutorials on how to fuck to do this. Cause they said this game is gonna have no checkpoints, ain't gonna have no like anything to show you what your mission is supposed to be.
Is that another Dark Souls ass game?
No, it's a so you're a samurai. You're literally a samurai.
Okay.
I fuck with it already.
And you're going throughout feudal Japan. You're trying to get revenge. And that's literally all they told you, because like the whole point of the game is you're supposed to explore, supposed to figure out. Basically, you're really living a life. You're trying to figure out
Like
where the fuck to go.
You're a rogue samurai, or you did like what are you?
Like you're essentially a rogue samurai. You're trying to get revenge, basically.
But you don't know where to begin at.
I mean, once you get to the story, I don't know. They didn't give a lot on.
Like where does this nigga wake up from?
Nigga, he in Japan. I don't know.
Like I'm saying, like, do he know he there? Like,
yeah, he know. Obviously, you know the story, but like you know.
I'm wondering where the story starts from. Like, does it start from the death?
Yeah, it has to.
I mean, it's not out yet, man.
The game come out next.
I mean,
He ain't gonna have the details.
You're not giving me no destination, nigga. Like, I don't know where to go at all.
The whole
Like,
point of the game is you got wrong, and now you gotta fuck these niggas up. What else do you need?
I mean, it sounds like a samurai.
It sounds like you got
Cause.
it, but it sounds like you probably gonna have like there's not gonna have any checkpoints, but you're probably gonna have to use the clues around the environment
that's
to
what you
figure it
can see
out.
from the
Like
video,
it's literally, it's legit. Like in real life, if something happened right now, you
Like
gotta
we, was
figure
saying,
it out.
like we were saying last episode, in real life, video games you ain't finna walk around and some dude
Right.
just there like you gotta go to the left. Like that ain't gonna happen.
Video game logic.
I mean, you might go down the street and a nigga in the dark alley like, I see you looking for something.
But you ain't gonna want to talk to dude. You know you ain't gonna want to talk to dude.
You looking for something? You like, how you know?
You're gonna be walking through an alley. It's gonna be one door that's a little bit lighter than the other doors. Like, oh, that's my door.
Like, you're not gonna want to do that.
Whatever catch
But
your eye. You know what I'm
every
saying?
video I've watched made the game look so fun. But like I said, they kept talking about how difficult it's gonna be. So I'm like, I need to watch these so maybe I can get like some tips and tricks before the game come out and I can just remember.
But I mean,
stuff.
yeah, they not gonna show you nothing, fam.
I'm hoping they show something and didn't realize it.
All right. Well, that's Didge Geek Point. Mine's is going to be Dokkan. Y'all know my favorite mobile game. They got some new stuff
You've
out
been
there.
playing that shit forever.
Dokkan is cold.
You got to give up.
Hey, keep on giving us new content, man. We got new LR.
Trying to get a Dokkan. He's trying to be a Dokkan character.
Oh yeah, we got
on the real.
Yeah. We got
Imagine a Super Saiyan Deuces.
Hey, it's coming.
Super Saiyan Deuce. SSD.
But they put out this. It's the 55th anniversary.
5th anniversary.
anniversary. But it's
Niggas said 55th.
Well, no, because they said the 55th.
Yeah, you get 55 summons.
Summon tokens. Yep. But you got Gogeta and Vegito, the LR versions of them, and then like they also got like the guaranteed LR. Banner that you can pull from. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my LRs up, getting my team up. You know what I'm saying?
I got the Vegito. I was pumped.
Yeah,
I texted Deuce.
You got Vegito?
Yeah, I texted Deuce immediately.
Because I didn't get that
got.
Vegito or Gogeta. I had some other ones, but I did get who I said I got the Trunks and a Goten one.
Oh, the one that fusing the Gotenks.
Yep,
okay,
yep.
Yeah.
I got
I didn't know
that.
which one you were talking about when you told me that earlier.
Yep, I got that, and then I got the Super Saiyan God Goku. So you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Like
That's
that
either.
LR. But this game,
You put any cash in it yet? You pay for anything?
no. So here's what I do. So I didn't put any of my cash in, but I asked people like give me a iTunes gift card as a gift, and when they give me that, I put that in there and I use that.
I do the same thing.
But so you still give it currency though?
Yeah, I've given it currency, but not
currency.
my currency. It's other people's currency that gives me currency.
Pay the plays, boy. I tell you, boy.
You don't have to.
you can free to
We in a
play.
whole
You
new
can free to play.
gaming world.
You don't
bro.
have
You
to.
can
bro.
free-
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah,
to
but if you
play.
don't, you could be like behind by 3 years.
Not necessarily because me
they
and
give out a lot-
Yeah,
they
they
give
give
out
out
a lot
a
of stones.
lot of stones. So the stones are what you and me and Didge been stacking these stones. We knew these was coming. Me and Didge been stacking these stones probably for like all of COVID. So like I had like at least 400 stones to pull from. Didge, how many do you had?
I had 600.
600.
600
So
stones?
that was no currency spent on that.
That's just that's like the daily like
Yeah,
stuff.
they
thing.
do like
Yeah,
daily
daily
games. They do-
stones.
So y'all just make sure y'all log in.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
logged
yeah,
in.
you gotta
They
log
got like
in.
different missions. You can do that.
Missions,
They give you
yeah.
like
Dog, I be
multiple.
that's why I stopped playing those games. I be so salty. I played one game that was like on a 30 day. I was like on 28.
And then you missed
And
the day.
I must have forgot about something, or I had some other shit happen, and I went back.
Was
and
it Marvel Future Fight?
It was someone
Because I played Marvel Future Fight. They're on their 5th year anniversary. I played that up until last year for 4 years straight. I used to do the same thing though, the daily check-ins.
Just check in.
And
Just
then
check in.
after like a month, you get like 100 crystals.
Yeah, like you
but
be
they
stacked,
should be
you be
boss
stacked.
expensive though on that game, man.
Yeah,
That's why you gotta
pay,
wait to 30 days.
Or
That's what I'm saying.
you
Like,
wait
100
till
crystals gets you nothing.
Or you wait until they put the sale. So like anytime that I use the currency that people give me, they'll do
Wait
the
till they
sale.
sell. They'll give you like
It'll be like 80 something stones for like $3.99. I'm like, oh yeah, I
I'm
can
like,
do
yep,
that.
give me that.
Let me get him.
got my eyes, so, I get it.
I just got gifted some iTunes gift cards for my birthday. So
Yeah,
it came
see,
right around
right.
time.
You was like,
I was like, perfect.
Let me go ahead and
I
use
mean, that
him.
makes sense. I mean, I paid for a couple games. Like I said, I think I paid for definitely with the not with the Dokkan that I was playing.
You tried?
I tried Dokkan. I
Okay.
played damn near all of them. I just don't. I get my attention span be done. Bro. And I miss too many daily things, and I be like, I keep seeing
I
day
know.
one.
I give
fam.
up.
Like,
Yeah.
I keep seeing day one. Like, I be tired of it.
I feel you.
I grinded the
And
hell
then I
out
get
of Marvel
mad because
Future
that's
Fight
I remember
too.
because when we first started this podcast, that's what we was talking about.
Yeah.
I was talking about Dokkan, you was talking about Marvel Future Fight. I just stuck with mine.
They drop updates like every month
Yeah.
now though, but they be dropping some dope ass characters.
Like new characters and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't
Yeah.
played. It got to the point where the game was damn near like 8 gigs on my phone because of everything.
I have not
I'm
checked
just
it.
like,
It will
I'm
show
like,
shit up.
whoa, this is insane.
I'm surprised a lot of
takes
those
a
games really aren't like on like the whatchamacallit, the Switch. Because Switch
would
would
think,
yeah, right?
Yeah,
Switch would eat all mobile
They
gaming
would,
up.
they
They
would.
would.
And Marvel Future Fight is similar to the Marvel game we were talking about last podcast.
Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate
Alliance.
Alliance, yeah, very similar.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's what when they brought Ultimate Alliance and put it on Switch, I felt like that was like when you started describing how it was. It's like they pretty much copied them there.
Pretty
'Cause
much.
That's all those ideas of new characters and everything dropped came from pretty much Future Fight.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yep. So that's my geek point. What about you, Picardi?
I mean, mine. I'm just. I have a geekness. You know what I'm saying? Really. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've been really keeping myself from looking at the Boys trailer.
Man,
Man.
it's cold.
Because I'm just really. I want to just watch it.
And Umbrella Academy trailers.
And Umbrella.
That
I haven't
one,
looked at
I
that
was
one
able to
either.
hold off. That one, I was like,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want to
that one
watch
too.
that
I haven't
one.
seen either of them.
That one too. Like
boys
that one.
one's cold.
What The Boys is getting on my nerves because as I'm scrolling through my social media feed,
Everybody talking about
That
it.
was why I watched it.
but because you know it'd be like it's like an active video. Like I'd be scrolling, and be like the
Yeah.
video, but I go through like 5 like scrolls and be like one part of the video,
When the next part,
another part of the video.
you
like,
don't
no,
watch
it's a
this
piece.
season.
Yeah, I'm like, dog.
You don't watch the whole thing scrolling.
So like, I really like The Boys and Umbrella Academy. It's like I'm really excited for these two, and I really was trying to like. I just want to turn that motherfucker on and not know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's definitely what I. What is that? The end of
the
Umbrella?
Boys is September 4th.
Yeah.
I'm mad about that because I thought it was actually this
It
summer.
was supposed to, but
That's-
come on,
It was
COVID
supposed
done
to.
push
That's
everything,
dope,
bro.
'cause that's Labor Day weekend, and now we ain't gonna be able to go to Crunchyroll. So that means that's what I'm doing Labor Day weekend.
Bro, you-
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I said my
Yeah.
Labor Day set.
All right, Lil, what about you, man?
For me, it's gonna be The Old Guard on Netflix. That's one of them.
Okay.
Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Nah.
It's a comic
Nah.
book. It's a comic book adaptation.
Really?
It's a movie.
Oh.
It's a 2-hour movie called The Old Guard. I believe The Old Guard comic book was on Image, distributed by Image. So I'm gonna watch that, and I keep forgetting the name of this anime. The Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Oh yeah, that just
Bro.
started. Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I
Oh.
watched it. That's why I said I put
Bro.
it.
You been watching it?
I
It's
just
only
the
one
first
episode. You
episode,
watched
but I
that?
haven't watched it.
Not
all.
yet. I got it on my list.
I'm
Bro,
supposed to watch it
listen,
tonight.
listen,
It's good.
Listen,
it's
bro.
good.
Dude, hold the shit out of this dude. He was like, I'm not even gonna move, and I'm gonna let you attack me, and I'm gonna guarantee I'm gonna win. And the dude was all cocky. He's like, I got this armor, this demon armor. You ain't
Yeah.
never gonna break it. Next thing you know, blood just everywhere, and dude gets fucked up, and he's like, how'd you do that? You didn't even move.
Right.
He just looked at dog. He was like, with my heartbeat. Doo-doo.
Right.
Doo-doo.
Like, dude.
Fuck this ass up.
I gotta watch
yeah, I
that.
gotta watch
definitely
that.
gotta watch
Bro,
that.
Like,
then he flicked him with his finger like this, killed him, and then snapped and brought him back to life.
Yeah.
Oh, he
disrespect-
cold.
He was
cold.
disrespectful.
He was disrespectful as
like,
fuck.
That's what made me. Cause dude was like, "I'd rather die." And he was like,
On the real.
"So, do you really think that I wouldn't kill you and just bring you back? Like, do you want to just keep dying?
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that's
'cause he's
mad
like, I can keep
disrespectful.
doing this. Like, I can keep doing this."
Because
You know what I'm saying?
the dude that was fighting, not the dude with all the power, the other dude, he kind of had like the persona of like Bakugo. You know, he's like a real cocky, arrogant. You know,
gonna have to
you
check
know,
it out.
dude.
But to be like a first episode, it was like
Dude,
that's what it was.
yeah.
That was wild.
That was the
'Cause, like,
first episode.
'cause, like to bring him back, and I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck?" But it's like it's really because it's like it's about like a demon school,
Right.
And the dude actually is like supposed to be the actual Lord that they've been worshiping, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So
And
he's supposed to be the actual demon
reincarnated.
king?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
reincarnated. But they don't nobody believe who he is. That's
Of
why
course
he's a
not.
misfit.
That's usually how
I
it
thought it
goes.
was a tournament to fight to become that demon lord.
You're mixing two animes.
Yeah, and I think you talking about
No,
God
it's
of
high
High
school,
School.
yeah.
You're mixing both.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, God of High School definitely was a tournament.
Yeah.
And they don't, I don't know what you're supposed to become at the end, but you know when you win,
It's
I
just
thought you get a
becoming
wish.
high school.
you get your
You
wish.
wish.
Yeah.
You get whatever wish you want. But you know what? Like I feel like I'm watching so many tournaments, so I can see how you get because I started watching what's it, Megaloblocks?
Megaloblocks is cold.
That is so
Megaloblocks
cold.
I watched that. I watched that. I watched that.
I'm like,
it remind me of,
I'm like 9 episodes deep, but I'm just like, yeah. So it's pretty much this dude, like he's a boxer, and like at first it starts off with him and the dude, and they pretty much they're throwing fights for money, and it seems like his manager is in debt. So it seems like he's trying to, but he's a real live boxer, and like if he took it serious, he can go. But then like it shows like it's this one dude, like he kind of has this encounter with him, and he want to fight him. And then old boy's like, nah, you know, like you can tell he's of rich family.
Okay.
And so the lady that she's with, she tell him no. So then he ends up coming to like the underground boxing scene and
I hate you.
Oh, he comes. So the dude comes to the underground boxing scene and give him the hands, right? But he's like, but then oh boy, he got mad will, so he get back up. He like, that's it. He was like, come get back here and fight.
When you said Matt Will, I immediately went to the car. I'm like, wait, how did the car get in here?
No. No, man, will like willpower.
I know what
Yeah.
you mean now, yeah.
And so then like after that, so then he's like, nah, if you want to fight me, you gotta get into this tournament and come to my arena because he was one of the past champions.
Like a Street Fighter.
Yeah, like a
against
Street
Fighter.
Fighter things like that.
So
I
he's
have to
he's
check
so
that out,
yeah,
too.
but
It's
what-
on Crunchyroll?
No, it's actually on Netflix. But the thing,
nice,
but the thing
okay.
about
It's
the
on both.
boxing is, it was on both. The thing
Yeah.
about the boxing is it's not just regular boxing. People have like these mechanical suits that give them extra power
It's
and
like
shit like
it's
that.
like fighting
yeah,
fighting robots.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'm
And I'm
I'm
not
saying like it was a movie. What movie is that? When they was fighting the
Oh,
robots.
You talking about Real
Real
Steel?
Steel. That's Real Steel.
Like,
That shit was trash.
That shit was
Real
trash.
Steel.
I mean, I wanted to go say it.
Like Hugh Jackman, like I get it because it was Hugh Jackman. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, we going Hugh Jackman in this bitch," but like, nah, bro, it was trash.
I mean, yeah, Real Steel is yeah.
But shit, since we brought it up, man, we like I said, we brought up God of High School. Everybody
Man.
watched it, right?
Oh yeah.
That shit.
No, I didn't.
So how are you confusing the tournament with the demon dude?
Because let me explain.
Please.
Let me
I
explain.
could've
Please,
Because this nigga threw an anime that he never watched.
I gotta explain. So I got a little intern at work, right?
Okay.
Like,
That's right.
and
did say that.
he's an anime. I'm proud too. He's a young black male, and he's an anime.
I
geek.
mean, we know how to spot him.
Right,
Right.
So he got to talking to me about it. So then he started showing me the scenes, and I got to watching it with him. And then he gave me the description of the show. So when I haven't watched the Demon Show all the way completely through. I've watched it all in separate scenes because we were at work, you know. So I've seen the fights, but I didn't get the.
So you're thinking
I didn't
the
get
fight
the
that you saw
story.
was part of the
So
tournament.
he explained it to me, but I think he explained to me that
God of High
anime,
School.
God of High School. I think he got
Man,
confused
that
too.
shit
God of High
was so
School.
cold.
So right off the rip, that handprint threw me off.
Bro.
I was like,
Bro.
what the fuck is that?
But no,
Bro,
dog,
I had a
just
feeling he was
all
gonna do
through-
that. Like,
all throughout
Wait,
it,
so that
though.
was him? That's
yeah, that was
him?
him. That was definitely him.
You
I
think
don't,
But
know
how?
I don't know what power he got. He touched the map. When you remember, he at his desk.
Yeah,
he
but
touched the
I
location.
thought that was
they were
just-
at.
I thought that was just-
that was like two scenes
like just-
thrown
like
together.
two
You think
scenes.
that was just dude?
Nigga, he cold.
Because he had the symbol on his hand.
That's
I
what I'm
give
saying.
that,
The
I
whole
give that.
thing dropped. Only person that was definitely confused was the nigga flying above and looking down. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Like,
shit, I would too.
I saw it. I saw it in me like this nigga is the coldest nigga in the anime.
Dog,
Bro.
when the tournament started, because it started off so
Liv,
slow.
so you gonna love this this
I am.
show.
I
Because
gotta watch it.
It's pretty much like everybody is like you think it's gonna be a regular tournament, and then the
Niggas
tournament announcer's like, no, y'all gonna fight right now. And then
Dog,
like
everybody
you
looking
can
at
see
each other for a
everybody's
second,
power
they
levels
like-
and shit like that. So then some people immediately start saying, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna.
But no, for like 2 or 3 seconds,
Oh, yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
just
for the
looking
first
around
one,
like,
yeah.
Don't tell me the whole thing.
No,
though.
no.
The
Look,
niggas
that
just
part-
start
it's
going.
Just that part. I laughed when it first started, but then as you watched it, because when it first started, it was those two random white dudes.
Yes,
He just
dog.
fired dude.
What I thought was funny was they was doing like the old school fighting thing, like the shoulder.
The shoulder tag, yeah.
No, nigga, what you gonna
Duh.
say? What you say?
But I think they figured. Then when it was, they figured out there's like a power level to the thing.
Yeah.
So they literally,
You saw the gift though, the chick, right? Because that part killed me.
yeah, to get when she did the
When she did the stunner.
The stunner,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
It was called. That's
Duh.
what I was like, yeah.
Duh,
Well, I
yeah.
saw but someone said, which I gotta find. They said it because it's actually a webtoon.
Yeah, it is. It's a
But they said the
webtoon.
webtoon actually is more detailed. Like that fight scene is actually right now with more fighters shown.
I'm gonna
I'm
definitely
have to check that out.
Because it's literally, I think it's literally just webtoon.com if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
So I don't. That's what. Cause I don't know if webtoon got the whole thing on there.
I'm about
And
to
it might
matter
already
of
be.
fact-
We'll figure it
You know what I'm
out. But yeah, no, I'm excited about this. Like, God of High School looks really dope.
Crunchyroll been killing it with their because Tower of God.
Tower,
shit.
yeah, let's talk about Tower God because I'm
Did you-
finally caught up.
You caught
I'm
up?
finally
Liv, have
caught
you
up.
watched it?
No,
Jesus, Liv, you killing us.
I just don't. Man, I don't be watching TV like
Tower
that.
God
I feel
so
you.
dope
I
though.
mean,
Tower of God
Liv
so
be building
cold.
houses.
Yeah,
Liv.
Liv.
I'm
Liv,
making-
Liv,
I'm
man's
making-
man
I'm
about
Tim the Tool Man Liv.
I'm
right
making
here.
I'm making beats and creating new patio
Pause
spaces.
menu music. You know what? That's what you got to get. You got to get a woman to say pause menu music. That should be your drop.
No, I don't like drops.
You don't like drops?
Nope.
Oh man,
I don't do
fucking love
drops. I don't do tags over beats. That was cliche. I just want the music just to,
All right.
just to play.
Like, just take it if you're gonna take it. Huh?
Yeah.
Just
I
take it if
hate
you're gonna take it.
It takes away from it. Like I don't want to hear like who does that? Like those producers with like
Everybody.
Johnny on the beat. John,
Yeah,
like I
Mustard.
don't want to
Oh,
do
when
that.
they do
I
it,
don't-
Damn near
every-
everybody.
I mean,
No,
think
I
it's
wasn't
the
talking about like that. I was talking about like like
Just for the-
like Maybach music. You know how like that. That's what I was
Nah,
talking
don't-
about.
Like that's what I'm
that.
saying. Like you don't have a like I'm
Like
like
an
like
intro.
beat monsters. I had beat monsters that come in before my beats. You didn't have.
No,
I've
Liv never had
never.
one. Liv
I've
had
never.
Really?
That,
Yeah,
that
matter of fact,
originated on SoundCloud,
Yep.
and I
Liv
always
never had one.
refused to make a tag for a beat. I
That
Really?
made on
always.
SoundCloud?
Not SoundCloud,
SoundClick.
It's my bad.
No,
Yeah, it was SoundClick.
SoundClick is right because
It was
tags-
SoundClick, bro.
yes.
Blaze was doing it before then.
Listen,
No.
listen, Did you were like 9, bro.
Nah.
You can't argue with us
He
right
was
now.
definitely doing
Who
that. He
was?
definitely had tags and Just Blaze definitely. It wasn't going completely throughout the beat.
No, but I'm saying, but SoundClick.
Oh, I'll give you that. But I'm saying,
Bro,
producers
as a
have
matter of
tags.
fact, this didn't even start on SoundClick. It started on mp3.com way before
You're right.
SoundClick
You're right.
because producers used to put the tags on their beats so
Yep.
people didn't
Right, down.
download
Yep.
them
I'll give you-
and steal them. Now, Just Blaze would just be like,
Just
Just
Blaze?
Blaze?
But that's
And
a
then he
tag,
had
ain't
that
it?
That is
raise.
a tag. That is a
That's
tag.
a
He
tag.
didn't
ain't it?
use that. He didn't use that in every single beat.
Yeah, he didn't use it in
I'll
everyone.
give you that, but I'm just saying you can't say it started if he was using it
Yeah.
on
No,
beats.
but he
he
did
used
that
it after.
way
There was
before.
people
Like
before him. There was people before him doing
MP3.com,
that.
I'm talking about 2001.
Yeah,
Like,
MP3.com.
MP3.com was where you would go if you
Yeah,
wanted to
I know
rap.
MP3.com
You'd go there
was.
and jack a beat.
And
I
take
know
a beat.
everything.
Wait. Okay, so I get what Dish saying. Like mainstream, who was the first DJ, the producer to use? Was it Blaze?
I feel like producer
I don't think it
before
was
Blaze
Just
was.
Blaze.
Who? I don't ever
feel like- I feel
Just
like-
Blaze. You know, I
because
don't.
Timberland,
I don't
Timberland
count-
never had a tag.
He did it. He did it.
I
just
don't-
you can tell because
You-
he'll
yeah.
do his beatboxing. Premier really didn't. He had
never did.
he had his signature sound with the scratching.
never considered
Havoc never had a
I
tag.
never considered Just
Oh,
Blaze as
Alchemist
a
may
tag.
have.
No, Alchemist. He had that only because of his Alchemist album. When his Alchemist
right,
album
you're
came
right,
out, that's
you're
when
right.
it came out. When he
Yeah.
would do
yeah,
Alchemist,
Alchemist, yeah.
but he never used it on a lot of stuff.
So I'm trying-
Just
but-
Blaze used his shit
I'm trying to figure out who-
once in a while when it was some really hype beats. when
more-
it was
more than
coming
one.
in.
I would say more
More
than
than
once in a
one.
while. I
What-
feel like
what
a lot
songs,
of
though?
Just Blaze
a lot of them freeway beats. A lot of them.
Those
Yeah.
were the hype beats
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
but they
it-
were,
it
they-
was
they-
like-
it would
Blaze
be
was
because
hype
it would
beat.
have that rising sound.
It was
They were like, Just
a lot of the
Blaze?
ones that had that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that-
Like those
Yeah.
stuff like that. Any beat.
Like
that
I
had
feel
that,
like
he would use
I
it.
feel like
None
that's
of
what
whole
you asked
stuff.
for. You like, hey, Just Blaze, I want a Just Blaze beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess if he's saying he doesn't count that as a tag, then if he's saying
No,
he
that's
doesn't-
that's
if
what
he's
I
saying
meant
that he
as a
doesn't count that
tag.
as a
Heatmakers
tag,
didn't have
then
one.
I'll
like
take a step back.
Sino, the
Honorable
honorable
Cino.
seat, like that's a
Was
tag.
was
He
that
put
be-
that on everything. He put
Well,
that on
wait
everything.
a minute. No, Beats
Damn
by the.
near.
I was trying to think because I'm trying to think like older producers.
None of them.
I'm
bro.
trying-
Yeah, no,
None
nobody
of
of them. Yeah,
That stuff
Dre,
is new.
Beats
bro.
by the Pound,
Well,
KLC,
that's
none
that
of
was
them.
why that was literally the first producer I could think that did it.
Just
But-
Blaze may be the first major person that did it.
But
Is
I
he?
wouldn't even consider that
But
a
if he's
drop
not considering the
because
tag, then I can rescind
Well, that's
it.
not a
it was
drop.
almost like
Not a
for
drop,
him
it's
to
a tag.
introduce
It's a
the.
tag.
It was a tag is like okay. My definition of a tag
Okay,
is
let's-
that it
let's-
repeats.
yeah,
let's-
It's something that's repetitive. It repeats.
Throughout the beat?
But
So
Just
we're not,
Blaze
no,
me
was
and Tish
just
not
like
talking about that.
So then, yeah, I'll
We're-
take my statement
Yeah.
back then. 'cause
We're
that's not
talking
what
about
that's not what I'm
whatever
talking
that
about.
is that you can consider that Just Blaze at the beginning. That's what we're calling a tag. So whatever you could consider that was Just Blaze the first major
I think
person
that
to
was
do
just
that.
like I think that was just like his his intro thing.
Right, but
That's
so,
fair
but,
then.
Right, that's what
Then-
I'm talking about. Like
but
when I
so,
do
but
beats
so,
like
so that's the thing. Mustard on the beat. Hold, like everybody got that. So who was the first major person to do that? We're saying was Just Blaze the first major producer to do that?
I think he probably was. I think I'm trying to think.
I really can't think of
That's
it
because
literally
I
the
can't
earliest I could
date it,
think.
but he's to me is the probably sounds like it would be the earliest because
Yeah, I
it would
think
be
so.
around that
Around
rock
that time.
that mic,
Yeah.
rock that mic. But then no, Wiz wasn't out there because I was gonna say Johnny Giuliano, but he still
Yeah.
didn't even make it like that.
Yeah.
You know, he did all
like
of
you said,
Wiz's
Heatmakers
early
did it.
stuff.
Yeah, Heatmakers did it. And I'm trying to even like I said, fucking Quick did it.
Honestly, I would
Dre
nobody
didn't.
down south
Timberland,
did it.
Missy didn't.
Honestly,
No,
I feel like the
nobody.
first time I heard
That's
all those
new.
rock.
That's new.
It probably
Now.
was Just Blaze. I'm trying to think. I'm earliest I could think
Yeah,
of
because
during
you-
that Rockefeller era.
Yeah, because I would say because in the South, Polo the Don may have had it, but his was
Polo Don never used it. He
no,
never
no,
had
he
one.
was yes, no. Now who was listen to this track, bitch.
Yeah.
That's
But that was after.
Shit.
that's
Oh,
Gucci's
still was later.
producer.
What's
That's,
old boy's? I know his name.
I do too.
Shit.
That's Gucci. That's Gucci's producer. Listen to this track.
I'm just gonna literally Google that and see if it gives it.
That's
Oh, who
Gucci's
is that?
producer.
Who the fuck is that?
Not Cardo.
The piano player.
Drummer Boy.
Drummer Boy.
Drummer
That's
Boy.
Drummer Boy.
Drummer
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that's
but
a
yeah, but
Drummer
that
Boy
was
thing.
later. That was
That was
Just
definitely
Blaze,
later. That
Just
was the-
Blaze.
But
So-
that's still mid 2000.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that-
2010 or something.
So
like
that
that
was
starting
The-
then.
yeah.
So it may have been just. All right.
It might have been just, but even at that, I still don't think that was even the intention because back then, it was like you were in that line of music where the producer would show up in your video,
Yeah.
or so
Well,
he was part of
also-
like the song. So it was like,
But you know
make
what?
the
He's
beat,
right,
but
though.
let's.
But
let's-
you also know what? I feel like
so XXL said that it started surging really into popularity in the early 2000s, and Just Blaze was one of the pioneers of it. So yeah, that might be the early.
But most of them, what Lib is saying is correct. But that's the thing. Most of the people's their intro, their tag, it comes from a song that they did, and then
you just keep
keep
doing it
it because like when you force it, that's when people figure out for it. But when something because like even like
It just becomes a sound.
I'm
Like, Just Blaze is
shout
a
out a local producer, but Mike Regal from the city. He did a joint with Pizzo, and Pizzo said in this, "Ayo Regal, this shit should be illegal," and that's his tag now. He didn't have that before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times, the best ones come from something that was just a part of a song, and then a producer chooses to use it. Because Mustard on the Beat, he's same thing. I do believe that's I believe that's J Rock that said it, and Mustard was like, "Oh, can I just use it?" And J Rock was like, "Yeah." So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it comes from. It comes, like, those are the ones where it comes from. It's something that somebody hears and like, oh, I'm just going to throw this in the beginning of my
Was the
joint.
evolution from like the DJ drop?
No, it was definitely the evolution of it being used. I feel of it being used on the internet to prevent people from jacking your
But
beat.
I also feel like it came from, too, I feel like producers want they shine because that's during the time, too, where DJs were fucking drowning the fuck out of songs in the beginning.
They were. Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Like, I feel like producers like, nigga, if you gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, too. Like, goddamn.
I was just
you know what I'm
curious.
saying?
That was just something that just popped in my head. Like, I wonder was it like the evolution from that.
I got to correct myself. It wasn't J Rock. It was YG who did the Mustard on the Beat, ho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, it was YG and Mustard. What's funny is I remember this story now too. DJ Mustard and YG, you know, they homies, like childhood homies. And so YG keep on sending him an invoice for the tag, and Mustard said, "I'm not paying that shit," and so he won't pay it. And so he keep on fucking with him. He's like, "Yeah, every other year I'll get like an invoice for the tag."
That's what I'm not paying that shit.
So I was like, but like, yeah, so like that, what Liv said is correct. Like it comes from something that was within the song and everything like that. But yeah, so back to what I was talking about. I don't know how we got off on that tangent, but like talking about like tournaments because like,
y'all wanted me to make a tag.
We were talking about at.
Yeah, we thought you were gonna make a tag.
We were talking about Tower of God. That's
yeah.
where we got to.
yeah.
Which I guess was another tournament.
Yeah, it's a tournament.
That's
Tower of
definitely
God's another tournament. Man.
I mean, Tower of God.
It's kind of a tournament.
It's a test. It's not really a tournament.
Yeah, I get, okay.
It's a test.
But
At least-
okay, what question?
We don't know what's gonna happen next.
Well, okay, because then
Those are the prelims.
Because then wait, do you consider like the tuning exam a tournament or a test?
No, because they have a tournament in the tuning exams.
Tower of God ended. That was the end of the preliminaries. We don't know what's going next.
I put them all.
Right,
in
yeah,
the
we
same
might
boat.
go into the tournament. I mean, they're not all. You can't put them all in
Why
the same
not?
thing. Because a tournament is usually a 1v1 or team based against team. And it's
But this is team based.
But it gets to a final
They
one
had the
against
team.
one.
And they're trying to get to a final
team.
to get to the tower.
And then you had to get the crown.
Yeah.
No, but those are all one test. Like these were
multiple tests.
When did they decide? Because each test, remember, they were splitting the team, so you never had a set team. Like you wasn't.
No, because you had
getting-
that one.
You had your first.
No, he's kind of right.
Well, no, because the only one that they split up the teams was for the crown one. That was the only.
No,
you're right.
The tag, they had a different team.
The tag, they
Right.
had. No,
And
so wait, the crown one they had the original team.
They had their original team.
And
They had to get the one.
So the tag one was the only one that they split the teams up, because the first one was the battle royale.
Which then they had to form their team.
They formed their team at the end of that one, and then getting through the wall.
That was
individual.
That was individual
It
test.
was just a test because it was just like y'all trying to make it a tournament, like
But-
but there was no bracket
but-
to get through the wall.
I'm saying
but
that
the-
we can't
but the
just write
doors-
it off.
The doors, that was team.
That was still a test. That
was a
wasn't a
test.
tournament. You wasn't going against another team. I get what Bacardi said.
Yeah,
You
you're
weren't going against another team.
You're right. That was a test. That
That's what
was.
I'm saying. It's the Tower of God is a tower of tests.
Well,
That's
we
why-
don't. We don't
They
know that.
might do a 1v1 at the end. Like only one nigga can get there. Fam.
But they had tests in the tuning exams.
That's what I'm saying. But you was trying to say it's all one thing. And you was like,
But
in
the
tuning-
overall.
They the overall, fam. You can't put
Overall,
it.
it was an exam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
The tuning exams is called the tuning exams, and at the end of the exams, there's a tournament for everybody to fight. Your teams throughout the whole exam until the end when it's a one-on-one tournament.
Which is a wild thing when you think about it. Because, like, when they first started talking about the shooting exam, I was like, damn, it's like only one person gonna become a shooter. Like, it's the one nigga who wins.
That's really wild.
Like,
That's really wild. It's like you put all your shit together with everybody. You fight together. We all do this, survive these moments, and
the
then
one nigga who wins. Like, all right, yeah, he the tune-in.
Right.
Rest y'all, good luck.
I guess.
just saying, bro.
I guess.
But overall, Tower of God was dope.
Tower
I
God's
mean,
dope. Tower God's super dope. I think that.
I get the fuck Rachel. I'm a part of the fuck Rachel community.
Dog, you gotta watch this one, fam.
I am. I'm writing it down, bro, because I need to watch some stuff. I haven't been geeking out on TV. I got my groove back. Like I'm making some of the dopest music I've made in my life.
That's
like,
dope.
Every
Well,
type
that's what I'm saying. Say
every
your
type
groove.
of style. Like if I want to make something, like if I want to make like some like lo-fi shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll make it. But then if I want to make like some trap shit, I'll make it.
send
If
me
I
that
want to make
lo-fi
a
shit.
cinematic score, I could do that now too. It's
Yeah, that-
amazing.
Send me that lo-fi
So-
shit. I'm gonna need that
You're
when I'm
gonna
playing
get
the
that.
game.
You gonna get that.
Pause menu music.
Wait,
Pause menu music.
I'm gonna need
I
that
got a
when I'm playing
question.
the game.
All right, so I got a hypothetical that I'm
I'll
coming
send
up
you in
with.
advance.
Because I'm thinking about
Appreciate
like
that.
thinking about tests and exams and everything like that, right? So
What the hell is this finna be?
no, because like okay, so what if 2020 was an exam or a test?
Bro, we failed. We failed.
No, we don't know. We still alive.
No,
Nigga, we failed.
We still alive right now.
You see how
Nah,
it is
nigga.
hellish out there.
I mean, hey, all the
No,
tests
if
are
any-
hellish, but
if
where
anything-
our team? Where's our team at right now? Where are we at?
There is no
anything-
way we are winning.
If anything,
I
phase
didn't
one
say
was
we
the
winning.
prelim.
This ain't
We're
even a
surviving.
This
test
ain't
is
even
rough.
a test to make us like
Like,
this
power
was
to
like
make
a
it
fail.
2020?
You immediately fail. Like we know you
Right,
gonna fail.
right.
Well, 'cause I'm just thinking,
Like
Everybody got a participation
because like I
award,
said,
bro.
in our because like okay, we talked about pretty much all of the apocalyptic situations. But what if it's just like what if we get put into a situation where it's like, all right, you know what, this is a test now.
Hey,
This is a life,
Hey,
like true anime of God.
hey, this made me think about the last episode. How so much joy y'all took it to destruct this world. It's just- like, what if a nigga just playing his life? Like, this is what y'all get, nigga. A nigga, God on Sim City, like, I'm finna fuck 2020 up, nigga.
I'm gonna fuck y'all up.
I done built all this shit up.
You know what's so crazy? There's that you ever play that pandemic game on your phone?
Yeah.
I played the
The
pandemic.
shit played out exactly like that fucking game.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so but did y'all hear about the other
Maybe somebody playing us
other
on the
conspiracy
pandemic
theory?
game.
What, no, fam.
that the whole world that we're all nothing but a projection of another world?
Like, we on the
Like
multiverse.
we're holograms. Like we are.
Fam, niggas just don't want to be
projections.
here. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard that.
Niggas is making up reasons because, like, I ain't from here,
there's
man. I have a
ones that-
projection from somewhere else.
Well, there's one that we're all in
Where
the
I'm
computer
at somewhere else, that
programs.
nigga is living happy. Niggas
Like they said that they done found binary code in nature, which theoretically shouldn't be possible. But it's like, who knows? I don't fucking know.
like in a tree.
How did they find binary code
so
in nature?
they naturally, I don't fully
Like I said,
understand.
they just weird. They see the vision, like how they
I
see
don't
like
fucking
Elvis.
Binary
like how you
code
see, like,
is a string of numbers.
like how you
That's
see,
what I said.
The numbers are created by humans. They
Bro,
don't exist.
like how you see Jesus in toast and all that.
How trippy would you be if like you heard a big boom outside and you go outside and you see a space, a part of the sky, and you just see binary code?
The fuck you mean how trippy would we be?
Nigga, I'm going back
getting
inside.
high.
Yo,
I'm
like-
I'm literally.
I'm
I
going
might
out.
look at Ron or Yon and just be like, dog, what
Fuck is
do
that?
we do?
A situation
I'm
like
gonna
that
pull out my
happens.
phone and be like, "World star."
See, y'all
You
doing
gonna get
too
burnt
much.
up out there and
Y'all
shit?
doing too much. I
Rest
would
in
literally-
peace,
I would
Ron.
see it and she's like, you know what? I shouldn't have saw that. And just go right back inside.
I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Maybe it's like a stomach ache. When I wake up, it's gonna be gone. Like,
I'm gonna be.
I'm going right
I'm not
back
gonna be the first
inside.
nigga to come out. So whoever went out first, I'm like, dog, you brought me the fuck out here to see this shit. Like, dog,
I ain't
But
gonna tell nobody
but wait,
like nothing.
but then if that happens, let's say you say I ain't supposed to see it. You go to sleep and then you wake up and then everything's back normal, but you remember. Like that's gonna fuck with
No,
you. That ain't
no,
gonna fuck with you.
no,
Oh,
no,
I ain't gonna shit ain't
Cause I ain't
happening.
gonna remember.
no,
Didn't happen.
Cause I ain't gonna remember. I ain't gonna remember.
I'm going about my daily business.
Only way I'm gonna remember because if I'll probably be drunk as a bitch saying some shit on social
I
media
did
like, no,
not
this
see
shit about
that
to be
ripple
over.
in the sky. Then I'm gonna have an apology video the next day. Like I was just drunk, y'all. I was just drunk. I took some shrooms. I was
You gonna
hallucinating.
get
I
that
was
memory a
fucked
year
up.
later and get the shivers again. Like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
like your memory.
That's a horrible.
Facebook will remind you and shit. Like, damn, did I really see that?
Shit.
I
Imagine you
think
like
I
the
saw
only
that.
person who ever see it. Like you just consistently see it.
I mean, we got.
That's like people who say they see UFOs though.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, but
Like,
that's
dog, like my homie just hit the chat. Like, man, we just seen something flying way beyond what it should be flying, like in the
How do you
air.
know that?
And this is for real. Like, he just told the chat this, and he's gonna remain
And that's
anonymous.
plausible. I ain't gonna lie.
man,
I'm
let's
sorry.
hear
It's plausible.
It's July.
It's too much.
COVID
It's
got-
too
July.
much.
COVID got niggas
This
doing
is too big of a
stresses,
universe for us to be the only damn people. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
plausible.
I believe
That's
in aliens.
plausible.
I do. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
I
too,
mean,
this too big
I
of a
believe in
universe
aliens,
for us.
100%.
'Cause either way, it's scary as fuck. So either there's other life out there, or we the only fucking life in the entire
Talking your
universe.
mic, Didge.
I'm right in front. But
You
it's
definitely are.
like either. Yeah, I know. But yeah, so either
I like doing
we're
it.
the only life out there in the entire known universe, or there's something out there. Which one is scarier? I'm sorry, we're the only people in the entire universe is scarier. Cause like, how the fuck did that happen?
I mean,
That's scary.
Brian,
you
you
don't
don't think
you
there
don't
ain't shit
believe
out
there's
there? I
nothing
do.
else in the
Shit.
universe?
No, I believe in shit out there.
I think
Oh,
there's.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all will probably fucking hang me for this, and I apologize to my.
Damn.
I apologize to the listeners.
Disclaimer?
But I have more belief that there is shit out in the galaxy that Jesus walked this earth.
Oh, I believe that.
Well,
That's
see,
fair.
well, just to clean it up, here's what I tell about the people who believe heavily in religion and who don't believe. If you believe in Jesus and God and everything like that, and you say God is the creator of all, why can't God create aliens
I
too?
need to.
Like
free
why?
up.
Like why can't people think that God can create aliens too?
And them little like religious pictures, like they
I don't
got
get
like
it.
you
I
don't
don't
watch
get-
Ancient Aliens, bro.
I love
they
Ancient
got
Aliens.
UFOs all up in them drawings.
I love
Ancient
Ancient
Aliens.
Aliens.
I kind of don't fuck
That
with
is my
Ancient Aliens
shit.
anymore. After I got a real realization that Ancient Aliens is all saying that
They don't solve
these-
shit.
Wait.
No, but
They
Ancient
what?
Aliens, a lot of this is saying that these black and brown cultures couldn't create this shit. It had to be aliens. I don't fuck with that.
That's what they trying to do.
That's kind of what they trying to say. They keep saying like,
Come on, man. I can't even front.
all the Egyptian stuff, all the
talking
Mayan
about
shit.
clothes?
I can't-
You talking about
I can't-
fabric?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
You can call me a hotel about it or whatever,
Hold
but
on.
I kind of can't fuck with it.
Hold on,
He got a third eye open for
You
sure.
really
kinda
think the
can't-
Egyptians was walking up all them goddamn big ass bricks and dropping bricks on top of bricks?
Bro, human
Like,
ingenuity, it could happen.
I don't believe
how?
that.
So
we
what, you
can't
think-
even do that now.
Bullshit, I bet
That's because we lazy.
We need cranes.
Nigga,
We need things.
you had
Son,
tyrant
they
literally
were
back in the days.
They were cutting boulders in precision
Yes,
squares.
you seen
How?
that shit,
Me
right?
too.
Oh my, see,
How?
sorry. How?
How?
I can't even draw a
Y'all-
fucking straight line without that motherfucker going
Right.
crazy.
Y'all-
I was a believer until they never went to none of these old. They never went to these old European cultures.
They ain't go to
Listen,
they ain't go to
because they
Scotland.
weren't
They ain't go to
here.
old Scotland.
God
You
damn
understand?
it,
They ain't
Diz.
go to old Scottish
They-
culture.
Diz.
I'm sorry.
Listen
dog.
to
I'm
yourself.
sorry,
Diz.
dog.
You know what? As a matter of fact, they don't even view it like that. You know, they giving us the credit. They giving us the
They
credit.
saying the aliens. They saying that the
The
aliens
aliens
did
But
did
it.
the
We
aliens
are
came
AT,
and
we
blessed
AT
us.
aliens. Nigga,
The
we AT aliens.
The
Nigga.
aliens
The
blessed
aliens.
us.
The aliens blessed us.
Yeah, they say they're like, hey, these motherfuckers cool as
On
shit.
the real. I know, we gonna bless them. We gonna leave them cavemen up there with them cold ass winters and shit. But y'all motherfuckers, y'all cool. We gonna bless
I just
y'all.
can't believe- I
We
don't
gonna
can't believe that
do
y'all
all
don't-
type of shit.
I just don't believe that y'all don't think that humans could have had like man-made and stuff that we see. 'Cause it's like,
No.
I mean, the fact that they
Not
had
a fucking
fam, they had,
pyramid.
fam, they had language. They had
Bro, a
yeah.
pyramid? Like,
Yes.
just think of it. We can't do that without having the
No,
technology that we
wait,
have
no,
now.
hold on. This,
Fam, pulleys and like, bro, that is a
Pulleys.
real thing. The
What?
pulleys
but how
is-
come
They
there's no,
didn't-
how come there's no drag marks? See,
There's-
that's the thing. They're taking stones from continents on over, bringing it over to here. But when they look into it, there's nothing showing.
notice
any-
there's
don't
things
even-
like
you don't
erosion
even-
and shit,
they
right?
haven't
I mean,
You
that's
know,
what
you know,
I'm
wind,
saying.
you know,
Nah.
wind does
The
blow shit
space
away.
ain't even
but
got
you
a
still,
nose,
you still be able to
nigga.
dig down and find it. They're not finding any of that.
You
You're not
can't
gonna-
even.
if
And
it
a matter of
erodes enough,
fact,
you're not
the
fixing
sizes of these structures are so large. You would need to build something so big to lift it up. There
Yep.
is no evidence that there was any
Anything.
form
Where's the
of a
tools?
crane
Where's
or
the other
anything.
tools then?
Fam,
And if there
Bro,
was a
it
crane,
wasn't like they was making it out
what
of
are
steel.
they
They was
using to lift?
Like this is there's
Where's the
there-
other stool? If they made
these
those
motherfuckers
major
had
pulleys, where's the
pottery
other
and
major pulleys?
arrowheads.
I feel
Fam,
like,
they
I feel
had
like y'all
real-
don't understand how much weather can fucking destroy.
Oh,
Like,
so it'll destroy the pulleys and everything, but it didn't destroy the actual structure?
they are falling apart. What do you mean? That's why they consistently
Bro,
have to go back and fix them.
There is nothing.
Like,
There is nothing like nothing ever found to even explain how
Right.
the fuck they got a 2-ton fucking brick like 600 feet in the goddamn air. Like there's nothing. So what does that
Yes,
lead
there
you to
is.
be?
Like,
What? You tell me then, because there is nothing.
I didn't see anything
I
either.
don't,
I'm
see,
with you,
I don't
man.
understand how y'all don't believe that a nigga can make a fucking catapult that can send a boater clear across the goddamn.
Out of wood, run,
Bro,
Out of wood.
But that's
Wait,
the same,
what?
That's the same
So
thing.
that's
That's the
how they-
same.
It would take them longer to build that catapult. To make that thing, like a whole 10 generations would die by the time they forged that fucking catapult.
How do you?
plenty of people did die making these
That's
damn
what I'm saying.
pyramids.
Like, we
niggas,
talking about-
niggas lived their
we're
entire
talking-
life and so
That's
like
what I'm saying.
this much
We're
of the pyramid
talking
built.
about. We're
See,
talking
you know
about
what it is, Liv?
civilizations.
They believe in that white history
Yup.
book. That's what
They
they
live
believe
that
in.
white
I feel
history.
like y'all
Y'all listen to
ain't-
that
Y'all
white
believe in the
history
X
book.
Files.
Y'all believe
They probably
y'all
still
believe
think the Indians sat down with the Pilgrims.
Y'all believe in that?
Right?
Y'all believe in that black and brown cultures couldn't have did it? Like I'm saying that they could have.
I'm brown my goddamn self. You black and you ain't making shit and I ain't making shit.
I
So
know you ain't
no.
making shit.
If I put my mind to it, I bet I could.
Damn.
Like,
I don't think you could.
You know what? I'm finna build a fucking. I'm finna.
No, you not. No, you not.
And with
No, you
that,
not.
we gonna pay some bills real quick.
No,
Come
you
back.
not. You're not about to do none of that.
All right, man. We are back.
Damn it, I ain't done with this shit, but we
Nah,
gotta be done with it.
We got to be, but I ain't done.
I ain't done it. That gotta come back.
That gotta be a topic
I'm
for
mad.
another
We
day.
2v2 on this.
We gonna have
Like,
to do.
I
We
got
gonna have to
issues.
do an ancient
Yeah,
aliens
yeah.
episode.
We got to do a whole
I got
episode.
issues.
We
Yeah,
have to bring irrefutable evidence.
Yeah, y'all.
Deuce.
Cause you said what you just said during the
No,
break.
no, yeah, that was
Got me heated. Dog.
Because, bro, come on, man. I mean, they didn't even have fully. They couldn't even engineer full clothes.
No,
dog.
your measure was jeans.
Jeans,
Your measure was
nigga. Embroidery and everything, nigga. Like full-on stitches, popping. They don't need.
Why
They didn't.
couldn't they make Levi's and Wranglers?
They didn't need wallets back then.
But you
Nigga.
think they made a pyramid by themselves?
Yes, 'cause they had plenty
Matter
clay
of
and
fact, they
sand
got
and all
plenty
that.
hieroglyphics that show shit coming from the sky. Be like,
do.
these motherfuckers
They
is
do.
here helping us.
They got
like they
hieroglyphics.
wrote that
They
shit.
had hieroglyphics of a fucking dude with a dog head. You think it was a dude with a dog head running around?
It
Could've
was
been
a
a mask.
mask.
No, there was a nigga with a dog head.
Because it's a mask,
Mask,
bro.
Alright,
Like they found these masks.
So would you say now that Egyptian and all that is a mimic
why didn't
of
he come back?
the technology
Huh?
where
They
they
just said
learn from
fuck us?
these from
Because we've
aliens?
been fucking up. That's why.
Like, are you saying?
Would
that
you want to come back?
Are you saying the technology, the things that we see of Egyptian, like the Egyptian times, is that all just information and stuff they've gotten back from?
Nah, bro, because we would be more advanced than we are now. There was a huge gap between that time up until now. Technology is
But we
literally
got wiped
been
out. I mean, that's what I said. We had a
within
play.
100 years.
We had a real play.
But they
Nah,
also said,
the
fuck y'all.
aliens,
They came
the aliens
once.
seen the way these
Ooh,
motherfuckers
this
up
nigga
north
saying.
was acting,
They
and they
came-
was like,
they came
we
once
ain't
and they was
fucking
like,
with
no,
y'all.
They was like, nah, man, we ain't coming back there.
He said aliens
We ain't
so
coming back
strongly.
there.
Like he said aliens so strongly that it's
Because
really,
they seen how the motherfuckers up north was
Yeah.
acting, and they was like, you know what? We can't keep fucking with y'all because they gonna have this technology and they gonna wipe y'all out. And then look what happened. Look what happened. We
Man,
had
my-
motherfucking
man, my
colonization,
This nigga-
the slave trade. They ain't been back
I ain't gonna lie.
since.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
This shit
I'm
sound like
still
a
on
fucking
jeans.
Rick and Morty
I ain't gonna
episode,
lie.
man.
I'm still on jeans.
Like,
I haven't left that.
All
I
right,
ain't
well,
gonna lie.
we'll come back to this at a later episode.
Next episode gotta be ancient aliens, bro.
Yeah, we gonna have
We
we
got-
got-
we gotta repair our argument.
we gonna, it's gonna be like a national
I'm just
debate.
mad that he just told. Like you got to have a real distrust of the human race to believe that we wouldn't accomplish shit like that at all, fam. Like just because Trump is in office does not mean that we do not have the capabilities of outstanding things, fam. Like,
Listen, bro, there can only be two explanations. Two. Aliens helped them out to do that, and then they left, and we ain't got their technology. The other explanation is that white people just came and just destroyed that shit and just took it, and that's why we ain't got no evidence.
Aliens came and they was like, hey, we only gonna do this once. You better know this one time. So that's it.
So would you say then the issue probably, if you want to stay into your X-Files case, that
I'm
that we-
Mulder and Scully as fuck.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you.
that we have been
Living deuces.
like during the Egyptian times and all these other moments, we were harboring and using alien technology, but once white people came to the land and we were giving of trying to show them what
That
we
is
learned.
exactly my point.
Yeah.
So
Aliens
The
came and
aliens
said,
was
everybody
like,
get
y'all
one.
fucking up.
'Cause
Y'all
only-
fucking up.
Because the
You
only
know,
race,
you know,
race that say they don't exist is white people. Like aliens don't exist. Like,
No, they came. Aliens came and they was like, everybody get one.
Right.
Why you think only white people get abducted? Why you think?
I know a black dude who told me he got abducted.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've never saw one
I
black
know
dude.
a black
I was
dude
about to say
told
because
me.
we struggle with going to therapists, nigga. So we ain't gonna tell nobody. We not gonna tell nobody. We got
Wait,
aliens.
Y'all
nigga.
just said y'all ain't gonna tell nobody if y'all see something.
That's what I'm saying.
And like,
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
So we like
Y'all literally just said if I see something, I ain't saying shit.
So
hey,
that's
motherfuckers getting abducted in the hood and shit. They be like, man, I can't tell
nigga
nobody.
say, where
none
you
of this
been at,
shit."
nigga? Like, they had me
Hey,
locked up.
They gonna say, I got locked up.
Niggas
I
had
got
me
locked
called
up.
out. We checked everywhere, nigga. Where the hell was you
I
at?
was
nigga?
locked up. They ain't
So,
registered
nigga,
me. They just held me for
Like, bro, I
80
see capped you. I didn't see
88
it.
hours.
Like, I see capped you. I didn't see nothing. Like, dog, it was crazy,
Nigga, I
man.
was on ECAP.
It was the
Nigga,
feds.
they
You
shit
know,
was down. They said, I'll be in that motherfucker like next month. They said they gonna
So
refresh
like,
me. in the system.
you know how the feds do. They always trying to bury something and everything
Yeah,
like
so,
that.
Nigga got really snatched up though. That's funny, fam.
Hey, so you know we was talking about? Remember we was talking about like who gonna be on the front line with us with the anime?
Oh yeah. We was talking about
Yeah. So I mean, I wanted to bring up. What do you think people, our anime characters, or comic book characters, video game characters, listen to?
Music?
Music wise.
Because
This was-
you got-
Wait, was this answer just music? You cold. If that was just your answer, just
No.
music.
I'm talking about music. So think about the different styles of
and the
music that
cries
we
of
have,
victims.
right? So like like me and you know what I'm saying? For the most part, we listen to like a lot of boom bap, East Coast, Wu-Tang, shit like that, right?
Kind of.
Be disrespectful. Oh,
No.
Everybody else.
Really just think like I be boom bap as shit.
You do be boom bap as shit.
I'm not. I lean more towards gangster music than anything.
That is true.
Like,
Yeah, I do.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
Like,
That is
live-
right.
you
live-
know,
live
I
is
fuck
like-
with Gucci. You know, that's my dog.
I hate
you know what
Gucci
I'm
man.
saying?
I hate Gucci music. I do. But okay, so
Pac, I love.
so
Pac, one
who-
of my favorites.
Live is a
Who do you think will
contradiction,
listen to
man,
Gucci
because
music?
He plays Spanish guitar
Who?
on top of that.
If-
though. You know what I'm saying?
and-
True.
Right.
Play it to the music.
in anime, comic books, who will be bumping Gucci?
Who would listen to Gucci in comic books?
To Gucci?
In comic books. Are we going to?
I was gonna say
anime too?
T'Challa, but T'Challa he
Nah,
probably
T'Challa gonna listen to Nas.
No, he listened to Mos Def and Tom
Yeah,
Lip.
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
He's still on Reflection Eternal and shit.
You're right.
like-
You're right.
he played the Dave Chappelle skit over. I am not sitting my nut
That is
up,
right.
I mean,
and I am with
So,
Reflection
listen here.
Eternal.
Cat probably listen to country music.
I think Static listen to Gucci.
No, Cap don't listen to country music. He listens to shit like Frank Sinatra and shit. Remember?
Oh yeah, he's
Remember,
older.
he
Yeah,
older bitch.
He listens to
Listen to
that. Hello,
Golden
Mata.
Yeah.
Hello, Fada.
He tried to.
I
He
am
tried to be
somewhere.
young and listen to like that new country, like the pop country everybody hate. I got friends
He ain't
who
gonna
listen to a
fuck
lot
with
of
that.
country
If
music.
anything, if it was new Cap from the movies, Cap, he might lean towards a little bit of like
might play a
safe
little
hip
Billy
hop,
Ray.
like G-Eazy or something. Like
No, he not gonna go down.
rap
He
music.
hit like a Billy
you
Ray.
talking about that Cap, Marvel Cap? Only
No,
he
I'm
would-
talking about Marvel movie Cap.
Oh, he might just
That's
because.
only that he'll walk in the room.
No,
he
he
ain't playing.
he would listen.
He would
but-
listen.
but only because Falcon told him, "Hey, you should check this out."
Yeah, that's what I'm
It'll
saying.
be
He
Like,
fine.
might.
it'll be on Falcon playlist.
Falcon probably got a cold playlist.
Or they
But-
they in Falcon car. He like, oh, this
Marvel
is good.
movie
This is
Falcon,
right.
because
Like, he
comic
like,
book
no.
Falcon would it? Comic book Falcon weak is a bitch.
Yeah, comic book Falcon.
He is literally a bird.
Yeah.
Like he a real bird.
But no, I think Static would listen to Gucci because he from the hood.
Yes, Miles
And he
would.
yeah.
Miles would. Yeah, of
Miles
course.
from
But
the
they're
movie,
more
we
younger.
We kind of know Miles gonna be listening to like that.
See, the reason why I say Static is he from the hood. He fuck with the Boom Babies. You know what I'm saying? Like Static
will
listen
a little bit of everything.
Static will listen to
Yeah,
trap
I think-
music.
I think-
Static will listen to trap music. He
I
will
think Static will listen. I think he's still an overall though. He's Mill.
I was gonna say I'll give him like that. You know,
I think too. I think he'll probably be like. I think he'll have like some Evil D in his playlist or some fucking or some Cocoa Brothers or some shit.
Yeah.
Smith and Wesson in
Okay.
there too.
Like,
Toss
he'll
in
have-
there.
I
But
think-
he'd probably play some Gucci while he
Like-
ride his hover bike around and shit too. You know.
Miles gonna be like that singing hip hop. He's gonna be all like the Drakes, the.
Oh yeah, Miles. He gonna listen.
Miles would be
Miles.
more.
He
Chance, no, he's gonna listen.
progressive
It's gonna be
rap.
like Chance the Rapper,
I mean,
Drake.
they already proved it
Yeah.
though.
That's
Yeah, like you
kinda
said,
pop
yeah,
hip-hop.
yeah,
Like
pop
that-
hip-hop.
That's that pop hip hop. Like
I feel like we were talking about with Cap. I feel like I want to go to anime though. Like, 'cause I feel like Goku
listen to rock music.
No, he don't.
I don't think
He's
Goku
too goofy for that shit, bro.
I don't think Goku will be able to listen to anything. He didn't even know like sex between humans was a thing. So I don't
Yeah,
think
it might
Goku
be
will
fair. He
listen
might
to
not
anything.
listen.
I
You
don't.
think he just work.
He just
He don't
work.
got time to
Like,
listen to
he
music
don't-
anyway.
He don't even know what it is. He don't got no. His
Vegeta,
only joy
he might
is
listen to,
fighting.
like dubstep and shit.
Nah, but you listen to heavy metal.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think. I think no.
So he
I
can
think
work out to
Vegeta.
it.
I think Vegeta would listen to more like symphonic type music to channel his aura and center himself.
Nah, he's so
because
angry.
He be so
I need
raged.
music that get his.
That's
why
real.
I-
No, he
Just
would
some real,
listen-
just
he
some
would
real
listen to
trance,
something.
like
He
some
would
real
listen to
trance.
something.
That's what's like.
Yeah.
You can get that.
No, I don't think it's gonna be that
I
fast.
don't think
It wouldn't
I
be
don't
that
think he'd
fast.
do
It
that.
won't be that fast. It'd be like the
Oh, you
slower,
think
the
it'd be
slower
slower?
trance, slower
Okay.
trance.
Because Vegeta,
More like aura.
Because Vegeta,
All right, then if that's
wait,
the case,
because
he'd
Vegeta's
listen to
fighting-
like he would listen
Vegeta's
to
fighting
like.
style is not poetry. It's more like it's brute. It's anger.
It's anger. It's brute force to a certain extent, but he's smart and he's calculated. And usually people like that are very intellectual, so they usually listen and lean towards more like.
He definitely more poetry in his
symphony
fight than
music.
Goku is.
Because
for
because
that,
your brain.
I think
Hey,
Piccolo
dog,
would listen to more sympathy.
I
Music.
think Piccolo will be listening to like motherfucking. He probably plays City Girls. Like,
no.
Piccolo at home watching Pornhub.
No,
Piccolo
listen to shit like the pan flute and shit. Like,
No,
Piccolo gonna listen to rap.
He listen to real hood shit.
He gonna listen to real hood
He
shit.
listen to real hood shit.
He gonna listen. Y'all remember
He
Paris?
just all cap though. He cap.
Piccolo spends so much time just meditating and shit.
Right, that's what I said. It's something serene. He meditates the most out of anybody.
See, but you.
That's when he gotta keep it.
Y'all judging their musical taste by like how they fight and stuff, but you gotta think like
I'm
you
just
know.
talking about his
personality.
We're talking about a
I'm talking about his
playlist.
personality.
I'm talking about a playlist of what you think this nigga doing when
His
he's not
personality,
fighting.
he's a fucking asshole. He's a dick. He's a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He is gonna listen.
He listen to
some
Baby
hard-ass
Daddy music.
Shit.
Who
he
listen
listened to
to
Baby
Baby
Drew.
Daddy?
He listened to Baby Drew and the Country Boy clique.
Who listen?
That's what he doing.
He listen to fuckboy music. You know
On
what
the
I'm saying?
real, he is.
I think Bakugo is listening to 3 6 Mafia.
Bakugo.
Then why do you say that?
Why would you?
Because-
Piccolo will listen to threes.
No.
Matter of fact, Juicy J is probably his favorite.
The reason
rapper.
why, because Baku. See, y'all, I'm basing
You still
it off
basing
his
it on
attitude.
fighting.
No, I'm
No.
basing it off his attitude. His attitude is always amped up, ready to go.
What?
3 6
Mafia
Mafia is still there.
you listen to?
3 6
Right.
Mafia don't get you amped up.
Not all the
No,
time.
not like that.
Like they talk about sniffing coke and doing drugs and
And it's
murdering
not like
motherfuckers.
syrup music.
What are
Nigga,
you
like
talking?
high-
What are you talking
Like-
about? Their hook. They got.
3 6 Mafia is my favorite.
Project Pratt got a
group
song that
ever.
says cracking niggas' jaws, running holes into walls, niggas yelling north, north.
Yeah, but listen
that
to
ain't-
the
that
tempo of
beat
that
ain't-
beat.
The
That
tempo,
beat ain't-
cracking niggas' jaws. I listen to that every day.
And he was about to play.
I was about to play
He
it.
grabbed that.
I
ball
listen to
for a
it every
second.
day.
He said 3 6 though. He ain't 3 6. Project Pat is Project Pat.
He's part of 3 6.
Bakugo
Project
ain't-
Pat would be Piccolo again.
Fam, we got
That
break
would be
the
Piccolo.
law. We ain't playing. Break.
That would be Piccolo. Throwing the little kid on the planet Namek.
That'd be
Break the law.
That'd be Bakugo. That'd be Bakugo, man. Tear the club up, thugs. That's all Bakugo.
Nah, tear the club up. Bakugo? No, that'd be Brawley.
That's what
That's definitely
That's definitely Bakugo. Nah, I can agree that.
Brawley be tear the club up.
He fuck all that shit.
I feel like Brian just listen to wrestling theme music.
He just got the game shit on repeat.
What was that WWF attitude?
Yeah.
He just got Stone Cold.
Right.
Hey, a little off topic, but on topic. Which one of y'all had to have the WWF CD when it came
Yes,
out?
we used to
All
we
right.
used to
I didn't
play.
have
We used
it,
to
no.
I
play.
used
We
to
used to play alley.
We used
I
to
didn't
play
have
in the
that.
alley.
That's
and we
what
used to-
White
we
Club
used to-
John
we
did
used
the
to
rock
come out
version.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Like,
It doesn't matter.
we used to wrestle in the alley.
I used to have that CD.
had
dog.
that CD.
You didn't have it?
Why?
Why not?
Thank you.
You play that shit, you put your boy in the Cobra Clutch, dog? Like what?
We literally used to wrestle in the alley.
Yeah.
We would set 4
I mean,
trash
I guess if you're
cans.
gonna be wrestling all day
we
long,
would set
that
4
makes
trash cans.
We had a
Now
whole
we
ring.
bouncing off the garbage cans.
Yeah.
We
Bro,
would wrap-
jumping
we
off
wrap,
of it.
like phone wire, like the
Yeah.
phone cord around it. So like, it's
We
like
had a
the-
whole ring in
Dog.
the backyard.
Niggas-
do-
How many
was
times y'all
wild in
knocked the
Brown
trash
Deer.
Niggas
cans
used to
over
throw-
overactive?
Niggas used to throw legit pay-per-views.
Yeah, we used to throw
Like we had a
we had
hardcore
a-
belt. We had the
we
champion.
did everything.
Like, it was wild.
It was
Y'all ECW is a motherfucker.
That was mild compared to, I didn't partake, but compared to what my
Ring
boys
of fire
used to do.
fighting ass niggas. man.
Like they used to really set up real tables and jump off of balconies
Yeah,
and do
we did
power
too.
bombs and shit.
We used to climb on top
We
of the
would go
garage.
to Home
We would
Depot.
jump on top, climb on top of the garage, jump off the garage, and fucking
We-
niggas up, bro.
we'd go to
The
Home
worst
Depot
part is
and
we was
buy
doing this in the
them
alley,
light
and
bulbs.
there was grass like 30 feet away, and we didn't do it in the grass part. We was in the alley.
Y'all did it in the concrete?
Yeah, niggas is reckless.
We was reckless, bro.
Yeah, something wrong with y'all.
Yo, we had a fireworks
I mean,
fight.
I had my wrestling.
Yeah, we had a
with it.
firework.
We had a legit
Fireworks
firework fight where niggas was shooting
Oh,
fireworks.
I mean,
at each
I've
other.
done that.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
That's reckless, too.
I've wrestled. Like we've had our, but we never did the whole like setup.
Nah, we made a whole
We
ring.
did.
Niggas just
We
wrestle
used
on
to
grass.
ring.
Niggas
so
get wrestled on
much.
grass. Somebody
So
get
much.
DDT.
Niggas
It's a
just-
whole
niggas
ring.
Niggas
You know
had
what I'm saying?
planning sessions. All right, this is the match that we're gonna have.
Y'all had
This
like-
who gonna win.
You know, we
Y'all staged it.
Like,
Oh yeah, we
planned it.
did the talking in the ring. Or just you gonna come out here like we did
Like
the whole
niggas
thing.
planned it. I got a belt once. I was like, "Yep, let's go." Cause I was younger than everybody, but I still got a belt once.
So they
I
gave
was geek.
you a match. Like we gotta get Did to win.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the belt. I
Hey,
was in
nigga,
there and shit.
we did a whole block movie. Like it was like around the
Yeah.
time when like Baller Blocking came out, the movie, and like fucking I got the hookup. So we made a hood movie, recorded it on video camera and everything.
Fam, y'all was definitely out here.
Yeah.
No, it was
hey,
wild.
the hood.
Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the hood, like, I've
The
had
hood
fireworks.
was the
fights.
hood was cracking.
We had apple trees in my neighborhood. We had apple fights.
Dog, we had
Right.
apple fights. I remember, dog, we was fighting So it always turns to a real fight afterwards because you're throwing
You throwing fucking apples, bro.
Hey, but so,
like, I don't understand the concept. Everybody fights at the end of it. Nigga, one nigga gets too hard and it's a fight.
Well, I hit a nigga in the eye. That's what it was. I threw it in the air. And so what it was, we was throwing it. And I noticed that he would watch the apple. So I threw it in the air. And I saw him watch the apple. And when his head went up, tossed that shit at his head.
Combo.
Hit him in the eye. We ended up fighting.
I would have, yeah. I mean, I definitely would have fought your ass too. Cause I definitely would have been like, oh, you set me up. That's a setup. That's a setup.
No, that's strategy.
Right.
Strategy.
You can hit me anywhere else in my body though. Like you want to take my face out because we are about to fight.
Strategy.
We are about to fight.
I mean,
We just talked about if it was the tournament. I'm going to strategize in this tournament how I can win.
That's what I'm saying. Like the apple fights was definitely funny there because you would definitely get that breakup of a fight.
It was fucked up too because everybody didn't have an apple in their yard. So niggas is literally going to the 1 yard to take everybody
Yeah,
out.
it was one
It
yard
was
with
literally
apple.
1 yard.
And it was at the
I know
end of
they
the
had-
alley.
I know they had to be mad because I don't think they had kids. At least at one point they did it. So it's like everybody just going in our yard
That's
taking
just
our
so
apples.
fucking dangerous. Nigga, we was hitting niggas with apples, cuz.
Apple.
God damn.
Well, shit,
When
nigga,
think about that, dog,
everybody had the chilling spot on top of the electrical fucking
Yeah.
box. That was
Remember
dangerous
remember
as
they
shit.
tried to
They tarred
They tarred it and
Yeah,
shit.
the
Niggas
nigga-
waited for the tar to dry and sat right
Sat
back.
right back on that bitch.
Like,
Like, he tarred it so that we wouldn't sit on it. Yeah, that
niggas
shit.
had initials in the tar and shit. Like, we just gonna wait for this to be done. Like,
Piccolo listen to Hove.
who listens to Hove?
Who don't listen to Hove?
Gohan.
No, I'm trying to think.
No,
who-
Piccolo would listen to
No,
Hove.
Gohan listens to J. Cole.
Gohan definitely listened to J. Cole.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And
see,
Kendrick.
but see,
And
but
Kendrick.
see,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Go,
But you see,
Gohan,
but you know
Gohan
what?
intellectual.
But Gohan listens to trap because of Piccolo.
But wait.
You know who listens
no,
to
no, no,
Jigga?
no,
You know
no.
who listens
No,
to
wait.
Jigga?
Hold on. I got.
All Might.
Wait, before. Yeah.
All my
All
listens
Might
to
listens
Hove.
to Jigga. Yeah.
No,
He
here's
got
the.
to.
No, but
He does, because
He's got
he's
to,
so,
bro.
He's so like, I
Eskimo
won.
listens to
I'm
Hov.
the fucking
But
man.
see, here's the thing. If we're saying Gohan listens to Cole so defiantly, most of the time the people that listen to Cole, their older brother or their older, like whoever's older, listen to Hove. And that's kind of because it's kind of like that transition. And so that's why Piccolo, who raised Gohan, he would listen to Hove.
Yeah,
And Gohan would listen to Cole.
but I feel Piccolo listens to all rap. Like Piccolo,
Yeah,
Piccolo don't really branch
Yeah,
off.
he
He don't branch off listening to pop. This nigga listens to rap. Like he listens to trap music, rap music.
Who listen
you know
to-
what I'm saying?
who li-
Piccolo. Like
No, all right.
So I mean, so he gonna have Hove. He gonna have some Nas.
You
He
think-
gonna like that's what I'm saying. Like because he trains Gohan though. Gohan got a taste of all that shit.
Yeah.
But
Who
he
listening
picked,
to like
What?
the Megan Thee Stallion?
That's what I'm saying.
song?
I'll say where
Oh,
does
that'll be Boma.
Where does Boma lie? Is she
That's
Nicki,
what I'm saying.
is she
Where's
Nicki
Boma?
Minaj or is she on Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion side?
No, you know what?
no, see, early Boma, Dragon Ball,
Dragon Ball. Yes.
Ball Boma
Yeah.
was City Girl Boma.
Yeah, City
Yeah.
Girl Boma.
Shit,
Yeah.
yes.
Dragon Ball
That
Boma
Boma
was
was
City
City
Girl
Girl.
Boma.
Yes.
You know
What
I'm saying?
about Yamcha though? Now that I think about it, Yamcha. What would he listen to? He gotta listen to something.
Yamcha like
Yamcha country. 'Cause
Yamcha-
Nah, he ain't.
Yamcha's something we all.
He
yeah,
ain't.
'cause
Yamcha
Yamcha
something
is
we all
hip.
love. No,
Yamcha is hip.
Early Dragon Ball Yamcha was.
No,
Dragon Ball
still
Yamcha
is.
would listen to Too Short.
He still is.
No, because Dragon Ball Z,
Hey,
Super
wait,
Yamcha.
hey, yeah, Dragon Ball Yamcha would listen to like Larry June. I
He
give
listens to Larry June.
He listens
Oh,
to
now
Larry
you fuck with Larry June.
Larry
Now you
June.
know,
Yeah,
right?
y'all
Yeah,
Dragon
But
Ball Z and
the
Dragon
reason-
Ball
Yeah,
Super
Ron,
Yamcha.
you
The
know
reason-
about Larry now, right?
Dra-
Oh, y'all fuck with
Oh,
Dragon Ball,
yeah.
because Dragon Ball
You
Yamcha
doing
was all
good.
about chasing chicks. So
Yeah.
that's why he listened to Too Short. He
He
listened to
listened to-
anything that get
Yeah,
the
that's
girls
it. Like,
dancing.
Dragon Ball Yamcha was all about the women.
Once he got to Dragon Ball Z, he was listening to old shit though. He was listening.
No, that's the problem though. Like
He
Yamcha
just
still
never existed.
Yamcha still lives in that era.
Yeah,
so
he
still
does.
he still listens to Too Short.
he's
Yeah.
stuck.
You know,
He's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck.
He's stuck.
Like he's still there. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't understand why ain't nobody fucking with him. Like, cuz you ain't evolved at all, nigga.
What y'all
Like,
think Deku listening to?
I don't know. I don't like him as a character though.
What?
with the hat on your damn head? Like,
What?
Oh, what? Camera finna see all
Right.
that.
Why don't you wait? Why don't this is
It
new?
has all characters.
This is
though.
new though. Why don't you
Yeah,
like
he
Deku?
front
I just think
center.
he bland. I never really like. I like My Hero Academia, but there is still a character that I have yet to really like in there, other than All Might, which is by
I feel
default
like-
who you're supposed to like.
I fucking love Deku, especially once him and old girl powered up and
but
teamed
Deku
up. I
gonna
was
listen,
getting.
Deku gonna listen to whatever
He
All Might
trash,
listens to.
bro. I don't like
That's why I
him.
said I don't feel like
He
I don't feel
weak.
like All Might listen to hip hop at all. Cause Deku
No,
gonna listen.
all my listening
Deku
to
gonna listen to
Hov.
whoever.
All Might listen to Hov,
All my
bro.
listening to Hov.
All Might
Listen
listen to
to
That's
Hov.
Hov.
that. He listening to that Hov that like.
Matter of fact, he might even go back and play some of his Bleak.
He listened to the. I was gonna say he listened.
That's a stretch.
He Rock Nation though.
All Might listen
Yeah,
to
All
that,
Might is
to that,
All Might definitely everything Rockefeller.
He listened
Everything
to that.
Rockefeller.
He listened to that like.
But I feel like he like
that like Black Album whole where it's like I won. I'm the fucking man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was giving him like what's the one album everybody hate?
What?
Kingdom Come?
Oh, the
Kingdom
Kingdom
Come.
Come.
Like I feel like that's when All Might started. Like
Kingdom
All
Come
Not
Might.
even that bad of an album.
But it's the worst.
People do hate it.
Kingdom Come.
I don't
they
hate
do.
it. Like I don't hate it. It's just the worst.
People do hate it, but if you
People
go
do.
back and listen to
Underrated
it, it is
album.
underrated as fuck.
Kingdom
It
Come
is.
is cold.
Kingdom Come.
But I feel like because Kingdom Come was the album where everybody thought they was grown. Like, oh, I'm on my grown shit now.
Yeah.
Like
Kingdom
Hov had
Come,
everybody.
Like, I'm sorry. Like show me what you got. Beach chair.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Kingdom
those
Come.
Is that
songs-
the one where he had 30s, the new 20?
Yeah.
Yep.
When he
Yeah.
was 40?
Yep.
Yeah.
But see, that's All Might. All Might, because you gotta think Hov was the greatest, right? All Might was the greatest, and still holding it down, but still like there's all these new people. So Hov, like,
I will-
Oh,
All Might-
I got a
Hov
good
is
one.
All Might.
I got a good one.
All Might and Hov
I
is
got
the
a good
same.
one.
Kingdom Come and Beyond Hope. Yeah.
So
I got-
who was what's the name listening to? The number 2 with number 1 now. What's
Oh,
his name?
and was it?
Oh, he
Yeah.
definitely
yeah.
listened to the 5 Finger Death Punch, bro. He definitely listened to some rock. Like he
Some
he
massive-
definitely.
Yeah, Endeavor,
massive-
but Endeavor's
more,
rock.
But more importantly though, fuck Endeavor. What is Gang Orca listening to? That's what I want to know.
Gang, he ain't listening.
What
He
is
ain't
Gang?
listening.
Listen to 3-6 Mafia.
What? He is listening to 3-6 Mafia.
Gang
Yes,
Orca
he
listen to
is.
3-6
That is
Mafia.
true.
He
That
is.
is
He
true.
absolutely is.
I can see Gang Orca like getting ready, like.
Yeah.
He listened to Gang
I'm an
Orca.
elbow. What?
He listened to Gang Orca and he listened to Baby Heavy.
Hey, he da baby. No,
Heavy.
da baby. Da
No,
baby.
not the baby.
No.
You talking about Rich Gang
Birdman
Baby?
Baby?
You talking about Birdman Baby?
Yeah. Okay.
We talking about Birdman
Yeah,
Baby.
he listened to
Heavy.
he listened
Heavy.
to Birdman.
5-star general.
Matter of
and-
fact, he is. As a matter of fact, he probably still playing the what was the album that they used to come out with him and Manny? What was it?
Big
called?
Timers?
Big Timers.
Big
Yeah,
How you
Timers.
love
I
that?
remember the name
Big
of
Timers.
it.
How you love that?
Yeah, he playing both. He playing all
Oh,
them
he
shits.
definitely playing Big
He
Timers,
is.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
a big
Like,
he
you
big
know,
time,
like
bro.
demons like
He
Tanjiro
big
and all
time.
them listening to.
Tanjiro.
Like Demon Slayer. Ooh.
Oh man, I don't know.
They probably listen to K-pop.
I know, right? Yeah, they listen to K-pop.
That would be the easy way out.
That
You know
would
what I'm
be
saying?
the easy way out.
I mean,
But they look like the K-pop
I mean,
fans.
bro, this Japanimation.
No, because Deco and them don't look like it.
they do.
Nah, I don't think so.
I
was just gonna
definitely
say
do,
pop.
especially the little girl that make things float. Like she
I was
definitely
gonna say
watched
just
K-pop
pop
drama.
music.
She,
K-pop drama.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah,
watched
yeah, yeah.
K-drama. Like
Yeah, I couldn't. Either that or some boy. Because I was going to say some boy band
I
music.
was definitely gonna say.
Man,
Minetta
like-
listen to Boosie and what's his name? Minetta, right? Isn't that?
Magenta.
Minetta from.
No,
My Hero.
he listening to Live Crew, bro.
No, and that's the same.
listened
and like
to that.
and like old Boosie and
Heavy.
Webby, he definitely bumping girl. Give me that.
Webby over Boosie.
Well, it's
Yeah,
definitely
he
Webby over
definitely
Boosie.
he definitely play Webby heavy.
Yeah.
Like, Webby is his
Yeah.
shit.
Who's
The
some-
nasty
we,
shit.
We,
Yeah.
we did all heroes.
He probably
Who's somebody
plays
like
Snob on
Frieza
my-
or Cell listening to?
Freezer or Cell.
Like we did all heroes.
Probably, they probably listening to some fucking racist KKK music.
Still listen to Hov.
We
Bro,
didn't do any villains.
Absolutely not. They listening to some racist music.
Well,
dog.
Frieza's racist.
Especially
Frieza-
Freezer.
Cell
Yeah,
was
Frieza
Cell wasn't
is.
racist. Frieza was. Frieza was
Frieza's definitely
racist. So Frieza listen.
Cell was just.
Racist?
I don't think Cell
Cell
was
wasn't
racist.
racist. He thought
Cell
he was
was-
perfect.
Cell just wanted to.
Cell just wanted to fight
He
niggas.
just wanted the
Cell-
hands. He just wanted to give you
Cell-
He
hands,
wanted
bro.
to steal everybody's culture
No, he didn't.
No, Cell-
and use it for themselves.
He
For
did try-
himself.
No.
Why,
he
why do you
wanted-
think
He
he
wanted
absorbed
to,
everybody?
he wanted to absorb two people.
He wanted to absorb the two
He just
androids.
absorbed anybody who was in his way, but the main focus was the android. That's all he
And
wanted.
Outside of that, Cell just I want it to be perfect.
Cell just wanted to get-
Cell was a cocky nigga.
That's KKK talk right there.
Not KKK.
The perfect
No.
race, Aryan Brotherhood, perfect.
He didn't say he was perfect
wanted to
or
be
best.
perfect,
He
Cell?
wanted to be perfect, and he wanted to prove that he was perfect. The KKK think they're perfect already.
Yeah, Cell just wanted to like look.
Cell just
you're
wanted to
not
give
better
niggas
than me.
hands.
Cell was just a cocky nigga. Was like, you're not better than me.
He listened to Oh No Limit. He listened to No Limit Soldiers.
He do.
He li-
Yeah. He'll listen to Old No Limit.
He listened to No Limit
Well, like,
Soldiers.
He played
Joker.
that Moby Dick
Bang,
album
bang.
hard. And
I can see Joker listen to like
he
Master
played
P.
Shell Shock hard as a
Joker-
bitch.
Joker
right
listen
now.
to Master.
Joker
Joker
listen
listen
to
like
whatever's
Master P.
chaotic. Whatever's
real-
chaotic.
And he
Anything
did
that loud
I
music,
think he
loud
listened
noises.
to ICP, bro. Like
Yes,
he
yes,
listened to
yes.
ICP,
Yes.
That's chaotic. That's
Isham,
chaotic.
Isham, any type of acid rap, Nadas, Isham,
yeah, I can
He
see
made
that.
listen to Tech Nine. He may.
He may listen to Tech Nine.
He's not chaotic
No,
enough.
he absolutely is. Tech Nine is a very
Yeah,
dark rapper.
Tech Nine's dark as a bitch.
I mean,
When
granted,
I'm thinking chaotic, I think ICP just killed everything.
But
else.
you listen like
I have.
have you ever heard Angelic by Tech Nine?
Yes.
Then you wouldn't say that he doesn't make chaotic
the
music
ICP
because
though,
that whole
that just-
album was pretty much dark as a bitch.
Yeah,
It
that was
made
one of
sense.
the albums I got put on was
Fair.
Angelic.
That's fair.
I got put on when he was on the gang-related record. He did a song called Questions. That's the first time I heard of Tech Nine.
He did do it on you
And then I was like, this motherfucker cold. Like, he
I got
fast
put
as a
on Tech
bitch.
Nine because at one point I wanted to call myself Tech Nine. And everybody was like, "This is already a nigga named Tech Nine." I was like, "No, there's
I
not."
remember
And I was like, "Oh, shit,
Really?
I
it is."
remember
Bro.
that.
Yep.
Quincy Jones
When I was trying to figure out my
produced
name.
him. Quincy Jones produced Tech Nine for his first
Who
album.
listening to old
Wow.
Death Row?
Crazy, right?
Old Death Row.
Like we talking.
Who listen to
90 to 93. Death Row.
Let's see. Who's listening to
Who's listening to
and
Pac?
Snoop?
Majin Buu.
No.
Pac. I mean, I can
What?
get.
Why not? Me against the
Which
world.
Majin Buu? Because it's like
Kid
He
Buu.
don't, he don't
Kid
have
Buu.
He probably.
Kid Buu listen
Kid
to the
Buu.
NBA Youngboy, fam.
Yeah, he did. Right, Kid
You right.
Cudi and
That
shit.
nigga,
You right.
that
You
nigga
right.
walking with his fist, nigga.
You right. You right.
Angry man.
You right.
Little Xan. He played Little Xan and shit.
You right. You right.
You remember when Kid Buu was in that video, nigga? That Kid Buu, Young Boy was in that video, like talking to what's the name, dog, Daddy.
Kid Buu definitely listen to
Matter of fact, there's a rapper named Kid Buu.
There's a rapper named
I've
Kid
never
Buu.
heard him at all. I don't even want to listen to him because
I
he
haven't
don't
heard a track from the
I have heard,
original.
but I heard of him. Never heard a track from him. There's also a rapper named Future Trunks.
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't know that. I know there's a cosplayer who literally changed. He like got facial like
That
surgery and shit.
That
look
video
like,
wild as shit.
The dude
It's-
that look like Trunks?
It's a
He
grown
got-
ass
he
man.
Grown ass man. He work out all the time. Got
He looks.
surgery
He
to
looks.
look like.
He looks weird as shit.
I didn't want to kill it. It's a little tiny bit.
What in there?
But I
He's
mean,
certainly like his jaws, like he
yeah,
got.
Yeah.
everything look like. Matter of fact, here.
And he
I'm
even
about
got
to
like
look it
the
up,
blue
bitch. I
hair
got
and
you.
shit like that.
I got you, dude.
He
I got
wanted
you.
to look
it,
like
okay.
Trunks.
He lived his whole life
Here, I'll
looking
show,
like
I'll show
Trunks.
you live.
Like he think he Trunks.
Yeah, he think he Trump. He live his
But
life
he know
like
he can't
Trump.
go saying though, right? Does he got like?
Nah, he said he think he can. Like they did a whole interview with him and everything.
But this is a nigga that's when we go. Is he white?
Yeah.
But he ain't from America though.
Nah,
He's like
he not.
Norwegian or something, or from like Denmark or some
Oh
weird
man,
shit.
he took that shit hard.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. The dedication is cold.
He live his life like Trunks, bro. Like literally
You
walk
find-
around.
Did you get his name so I can show it to? I
I
just did Future Trunks cosplayer and that did not.
Well,
I-
give this
work.
man a
Just
job.
a
Can
real
we
life
just
Trunks.
why haven't
Oh,
nobody
that's
just
actually-
used
yeah.
this man and did like?
real life Trunks.
I'm mad.
Julian. His name is Julian Lowe. Louw.
He gonna look so horrible when he get older.
He live his life like Trunks, bro.
But what he
There
do
you
for
go,
a
man.
living? Is he just walking
This-
the Hollywood
He
Strip?
He
did.
just- this is it.
Cosplayers can do that now.
This
That's
is his life.
cold.
This is his life. He goes around. He walks
Which
around
is-
Hollywood as Trunks. He lives his life like Trunks and
And
everything.
ask everybody for $1.
There he is. Like, dude,
Live.
it's just Trunks now.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Oh,
the
you
same.
saw it before too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's dedication to being a cosplayer.
But I mean, we ain't got no work for
He
you
gonna
though.
be old as a
Yes, he
bitch
do.
looking like
He
Trunks.
He does.
Like someone needs to do a movie with him. Like you need to do a movie, bro, or
But you
something.
gotta
Like
figure all these fan conventions.
But see,
like,
you think
he was
about-
probably going to Command Con.
Yeah, he
He
goes
was
to.
probably at
He
Comic-Con.
probably gets booked for these
that
conventions.
shit don't even look like it's real. Like it's like he just bought that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got a real costume on. That
Well,
nigga Trunks had a jacket, jean
That
jacket.
is a jacket.
That
He
ain't
did
no
have a
jean
jacket.
jacket, nigga.
Was
Trunks
that
had
Trunks
Trunks
had
had
a
on.
midriff.
He had
But
jeans.
Trunks had a
look,
midriff.
but look, he like I said, he train every
He
day
cold.
He training to do what though?
to be Trunks.
Be
Look at it.
Trunks. You got to look the physique.
Yeah, he got the
I
physique.
applaud him for doing it. That's dedication. Some shit.
That's
I
an
never
actual
did.
jacket. That's like a track jacket.
Trunks don't have a track jacket. Nigga, that was a jean jacket.
I mean, true.
Are you sure it was a jean jacket?
nigga, that jacket was heavy.
But see, look
The
at
bitch
like
on
this
his back.
nigga Spider-Man. Like the people, remember in Hollywood.
Well, I mean, yeah, like to be on Hollywood Strip, but like the midriff of this nigga jacket though is ridiculous. Nigga, like
That's how Trunks was.
is it under his pants?
Yeah.
Like, look.
Yeah, mid-trip.
Like, let me.
Remember,
let
he
me
showed.
look-
He
let me
showed.
Google Trunks for
He
you,
showed.
dog.
He showed the character. He showed the
Nigga, this jacket is right under his pecs. No,
That's what I'm saying. Like that nigga, that shit
Look.
under his
look at that.
underarm.
That shit
Look.
is right under his pecs.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro.
But I mean, but it's also a difference though because I feel like now I gotta see him in his outfit again because Trunks pants up high as a bitch.
So is
nigga.
his.
Like you can put.
But those
See?
is that's just anime drawing.
His had it is a full one piece.
He not wearing no jeans. Like bro, I don't.
Trunks ain't wearing jeans.
Those ain't
pants
jeans.
Is flowy as a
No,
bitch.
those are the karate pants.
Those pants is flowing.
I don't like that nigga belt. He ain't.
Trunks got a weak ass belt. What do you?
He not in go for Trunks to the fullest to me, fam.
Look, he got the
Them
shoes.
trash, nigga. Like, go get you some custom made.
Cause those shoes is cold.
Bro, those shoes ain't real. So how is he gonna get it? He gotta make them.
Fam, somebody better help this nigga out.
I applaud it. I want to see.
I think he cold. He
I
definitely
want to see
cold.
more people do real life cosplay.
I don't.
Like
I
that.
don't. I don't want them to
He got the
believe.
Trunks chest. Look
Cause I mean, my thing is like he believes. Like y'all saying, like he believes he could go Super
No,
Saiyan.
I think he know. He know. Obviously, he's not drunk, but he's like, I want to devote my life to
being
looking
Trunks.
like this. And
Fine.
hey,
I mean, I'm here for
I
it.
want to see more people do that.
I mean, I would love to meet him. I would love to meet
I
him.
would love to meet.
Cause I definitely want to know how Trunks like.
I want to know his like training regimen. Cause like he wants to like. I want to have to train.
Nigga, I want to know your win-loss record on Dragon Ball on the fighter game.
He's like,
DBZ.
Bro, what if he?
He don't
You
play
better
no
be
games.
good.
What if he
He said,
cold?
what if he tell you I don't play games, but I can tell you my real win-loss record in real
life?
life, nigga.
I'm like, nigga, as you or Trunks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? like that's what I'm
He out here fighting niggas for real ass Trunks.
no, fam, I'm yeah.
I
respect it, though.
applaud it. It's interesting.
I respect it.
So what is Trunks listening to? Future Trunks.
Shit we don't know because he's from the fucking future.
He listened to EDM and jungle.
He
and
listened to
shit
shit
like
that.
that.
He listened to that bebop that Kanye West said he was gonna bring out. That beep beep boop boop. Like that man. Like that Trunks for the future, nigga. They like we don't listen to music.
You listen to the
that nigga listen to seashells.
listen to
Listening to blips and
wait,
shit.
listen to that dubstep on that SpongeBob and the jellyfish was listening to that.
Right.
He just out here just let's go.
God, like that's what I'm saying. Trunks listens to all. Cause we don't know.
Oh,
we don't know what
shit,
Trunks
dog.
listens to. Like Trunks would be like Trunks. You come back and see Trunks. Like he listens to you. Listen to Gucci Man. Like. Oh, I remember when Gucci Man that was a good time. We was living about that in history class.
Yeah.
like, no, like, big nigga, what the fuck you listening to? Like, there's no words to it. You was there?
So what games y'all been playing? Yeah, I know Lib, you
Nothing.
still doing your Dragon Ball Fighter?
I haven't played a video game in probably a month and a half.
I'm like a quarter into.
Whatchamacallit, the Marvel Future Fight. I mean, not Marvel Future Fight.
Alliance.
Marvel Ultimate
Alliance.
Alliance. When my 8-year-old Zeta, I play with her once in a while. But
Nice.
I haven't really played any video games. I did get Ultra Instinct Goku on Dragon Ball Fighters, and I played it for a good week and a half, but I've been too occupied playing music, man.
Hey, that's dope.
Good. That's dope, man. Like I said,
We definitely advocating for your music, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
I'm
excited,
excited
to be
hear
back.
Pause Menu.
Pause me.
music.
That's what I'm saying.
Pause
Pause me.
me.
Your music is ready to drop. Like, damn, they're ready to drop already.
same, like,
Hey,
It
he
is.
told me I get an advanced copy.
I
so I'm
need one
excited.
beat. That's it. I'm debating.
I get
I thought you was giving us the Baker's
one
dozen,
beat.
fam. You gotta give us the Baker's dozen.
You don't get the advanced copy.
I ain't gonna do 13. I'm doing 12. 12 is a sweet
well, shit.
number.
No,
You don't get the advanced copy either.
I'm not talking about. I was gonna say
don't try to jump
in
out of
the,
it.
that's what I'm saying. In the music realm, I'm about 75% done with this album that I'm working on.
Are you
so-
making another album? I didn't know that.
I'm working on 2 projects, so I'll talk about it here. So I'm working on my 3rd project, my 3rd album, but
That
I'm
ain't got no beats on.
Let me.
hey, it's not done yet. It's not done yet, and you just got back. You just got back.
I know.
Hey, can I
My
engineer
shit was
another album?
trash
Can I
these last
engineer another
5
track
years.
on it? I mean, I did on the last one.
Get your IMBD ass out of here.
And
man.
then,
This is what exclusive
if you want to
stuff.
put more stats on himself,
Get your
dog.
watch.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of
But,
here.
This nigga want more achievements.
He
Nigga.
gonna listen to it, and then he can buy. You gotta put me down as executive
Yeah.
producer.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Because
engineered a
I
couple
told you that
tracks on the
song
last
was
one.
trash.
I
But-
would love to be
But
able to do that again.
Yep. But then I'm also doing, which is like a passion project of mine. So I always had this idea of doing,
On the real, I was waiting for the OnlyFans link and shit. Passion project.
Nah.
Yeah, like
You
a
selling toys? Passion.
So
I'm gonna stop the video for that one.
my favorite producer of all time is DJ Premier Primo, and so I always had this idea of doing.
But he called me boom bap.
I know I'm boom bap. I'm not saying. Listen, I love being boom bap, but I always wanted to do this. I had this idea of doing this mixtape called Dreams of Working with Primo, where I just kind of rap off a Primo beat. So I'm gonna do this free.
Somebody else told me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
it might have
this.
been
It's me. Yeah. So I'm gonna do. So I'm,
Yo, was you about to beat some on this nigga? Like I heard you before already,
I
man.
definitely heard this guy. I couldn't remember who.
Dog,
It was me. me.
You could have actually saved that for after the show and be like, hey, bro, somebody else said
Right.
they got that idea.
But it was
definitely
me that
heard
told
it
him that.
was you. That's
Right.
why I immediately clicked, damn, that was you.
So
About
yeah,
to beat some
so
on this nigga like we got
I got
copyright issues.
I got like I think I'm. It's going to be like a short mixtape. It's going to be probably like 8 or 9 tracks. So I got 6 done. So I just want to do either like 2 or 3 more. So that's when I'm gonna put that out as a free mixtape, and then I'm gonna put this album out. So that's what like in the music realm. Like I said, this COVID has been.
I mean, COVID been sitting everybody down for you. Really got to
Are
sit it
we
down.
just plugging shit that we've been doing? Because I mean,
Bro,
niggas-
Might as well. What you been working on?
Oh, I'm
got
working
me
on a
starting
couple
over.
of screenplays. I'm actually about to videographer an album or a music video.
Really?
So, like,
Yeah, I'm
nigga said
about to,
whole album?
Who's?
My guy Ello.
Do you need drone footage? Because you know.
Oh, yeah, you got
I will ask him. I will
4K,
ask him.
baby. 4K
Cause,
drone
yeah, I'm
footage.
Look at us out here.
Look, Geekset out here working.
Getting more to that creative. Yeah, I'm working on a couple screenplays. I got one. It's a short finish, but I'm thinking about adapting it to more of a just like a pilot episode. So I've been working on that. If that's what we're doing right now. And
I mean, I thought we were talking about video games.
I thought we were
I've
talking
been
about
playing.
We was.
I've been
Ron
playing.
was
You
about
started
to
talking
be
about.
like-
Shit.
I've been playing video games.
Well, I've been playing video
I have
games
been
too.
playing video
but
games.
We
we're
got
stuff-
Ron thinking like, damn, I ain't doing a
I
goddamn
was about to say,
thing.
I ain't got no goals. I've been playing video games.
Shit turning into like
I
shit
gotta
we've
work
been
and play
doing.
video games, bro. And
Shit talking about shit we've
Geekset
been
is
doing.
my goal.
Right.
Like, Geekset is my goal.
All
Like,
right,
that's
well,
it.
so let's get back to video games.
But I mean,
I will continue to talk about it. I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Apex lately. Apex Legends. Me and my cousin Astro. We've been playing. They just finished up. I think it was called Armed and Dangerous.
Yep.
Day event where it was literally nothing but shotguns and like sniper rifles. When I first played it, Bacardi was in our party when we first started. I was pissed. I hated it. What the fuck is this?
Right.
All I got is a sniper rifle and a shotgun. I was mad. Damn, I wish they would have kept it because I had so much fun with that event.
Yeah.
It was because like you get the sniper rifle and you're like, nah, I can catch niggas across the
Yeah.
board, and shotgun if somebody run up. And
You know what I noticed?
I'm so mad they
when
didn't
it
keep
comes
it.
down to gun games, everybody automatically goes to the assault rifles or the
That was the
SMGs,
thing. I was
and
so- that
like
was why I was
nobody,
mad at
you know what I'm
first.
saying? Like, cause like
Yeah,
even when we was doing Call
listen,
of Duty,
man.
remember everybody was doing
shotgun
that,
shorties.
but Bacardi was shotgun shouty.
Yeah.
But that was why I was
Listen,
mad
man,
at first. I
listen.
was like, I was so used to a SMG assault rifle.
See, the best matches I ever had was on SOCOM Navy SEALs when you would go in that motherfucking lobby and you play nothing but a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Sniper
Oh, that
rifle.
used to take so long.
I realized it's so much fun.
Or nothing but grenades.
Well, even
Oh, I
in
haven't done that.
Y'all don't remember
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
SOCOM
yeah.
Navy
I played
SEALs
Yeah, I
on
do.
PlayStation,
PlayStation?
but
But even
I remember
007 had the nothing but pistol
No,
mode.
yeah,
Yeah,
nothing but
nothing
pistol
but
mode.
pistol. Yep, I
Yeah.
used to do that.
And I
too.
used to use that. What was it called? The P90.
Yep.
I think there's definitely like a Call of Duty mode that's like a all.
It's a
Well,
there's an all shotgun mode.
Well,
I
no,
think.
they got Call of Duty got that mode where you got to go through every gun.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
gun.
Yeah.
yeah.
So like you get like a pistol, you got to get a kill,
I don't
and then
like
you got
that
to get a
one 'cause I
shotgun.
think the last
I
one
love
was
that
like
one.
I don't like the last one was like a throwing knife.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
one.
it
That's when
is.
you gotta
And
really be
I
cold.
was mad. 'Cause
But I
remember-
feel like if you get that far, then you cold, bro. If you
Yeah,
can't,
yeah,
if
you
you
can
can't,
get
you can't
thrown.
close the deal.
All I had to do, but it was a group of niggas who we just all had throwing knives and nobody could ever hit anybody.
Well, but you know what's funny? The hardest
Y'all
thing.
suck because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
good with
I'm
throwing
I'm-
knives.
You know what's
I'm
funny?
not gonna- I'm horrible with
Contrary to
throwing
belief, one of the hardest guns to use is the fucking rocket launcher because you'll throw it and like you'll shoot it and like it's so heavy and so fast.
It's
like,
not accurate.
It's not accurate as
Oh, I
fuck.
just
So like
shot in a
you-
group of niggas.
Yeah,
That's what I did.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's all. That's what
it
you're
was a
supposed to. If you try to snipe a nigga with a rocket launcher,
On the real.
like
You-
what are
you-
you?
you
John
gotta shoot
Wick,
that
nigga?
shit.
Like,
Yeah. You can only use a rocket launcher during domination.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's the only
Yeah.
time it's working.
Only time it working.
You catch all those motherfuckers
Yep.
trying to protect
Drag
their
a
flag
flag,
or
yeah.
steal it. You just shoot the rocket launcher
Yep.
in there. You get like 5 kills.
Yeah.
And that's the only time matter of fact, I don't even use a rocket launcher.
I don't either. I never use it. I never use the rocket launcher.
I never
Are you
use
during
it.
the gun game?
I would never use it for actually shooting them.
I never use it at all. Like my secondary,
I don't even use. I just use the gun.
my secondary is always another gun. I never use the secondary for the grenade.
Like the two main like.
Yeah, my secondary
Nah,
is always a
I didn't do
shotgun.
the man. My secondary is the pistol.
The
I was,
pistol, yeah,
and
that's
so
the main.
Mine is
I
always
do.
a shotgun, and I always end
yeah,
up-
yeah. See, it'd be
Yeah.
a shotgun. See, I use the pistol because I leveled it up so I can have dual pistols because I like having a dual pistol.
Oh,
That's-
yeah,
I
that's
didn't love-
Yeah, I
that's
just
when I
did
do it.
that.
When I
Like,
get
it was,
the-
I think I
get
don't know.
the
We had talked
akimbo.
about it on the episode, or somebody else that did it, or I was playing the game, but so someone had dual pistols.
Yeah.
And I remember the very next day, you was even like, bro, you trying to? I think y'all finna play something. I think y'all was playing probably Apex. Some of you like, you want to play Apex? I'm like, no, I'm trying to get my double pistols.
Right.
Okay, all I
Every
my
time
dude.
I'm online.
Like, nigga, I was in like the ship crate, the shipping board all day,
my
nigga.
God,
like, I'm trying to
dog.
get these
Well, that's
pistols.
every
bro.
time
Hey, that's how you
online.
grind. You go in
Yeah.
that shipping
That's
crate.
my
I'm trying to
favorite
get these
You
stage.
pistols.
get, dog, I just randomly throw grenades
Me
to get
too.
2-3 kills.
Soon as you turn on, you throw the grenades and then you run.
Right.
I got
Every
2 or
time we
3
online,
kills
we
guaranteed.
need to cause we hate getting randoms on Apex because niggas be trash. But it's like every time I'm gonna invite Bacardi. I don't know if I see you online, but it's like you be playing Overwatch like a bitch,
Yeah,
dog.
dude,
I'm
Bacardi's
like,
Overwatch.
damn.
I'm
like,
trying-
play something
Bro,
show.
y'all don't
he's
understand.
always said that's his game.
Y'all don't.
That's
It
his
is
Y'all
game.
don't
true.
understand.
But I'm like, he plays it so much. Maybe he wants to take a break and can play Apex with us.
I
He
know.
play-
I'm
he
gonna
play-
take a break and play
he
single
ain't fucking
player.
He plays Overwatch as much as I play GTA.
Like I'm gonna take a.
I've been getting more into GTA. I've been playing
I
that.
mean-
I've been playing that a little bit more.
Well, let me.
No,
Bacardi next. What were you playing?
I mean, no, I'm saying, I mean, I definitely been playing the fuck out of Overwatch. You know what I mean?
Of
But
course.
y'all don't
Yeah.
understand though. Like I'm trying to get my
What
shit
are
together.
you- what are you working
Are you,
towards? What are
you're
you
not
working
even
towards?
Twitching it though. Like we could be.
Well, no, I
Twitching
mean,
that.
what it is, I mean, I play on Twitch anymore, but the plan of it is like the guys I've been playing Overwatch with for years, like we are really trying to become like an Overwatch League team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I play a lot because I am the bottom of the list of these.
So you
Yeah.
try, okay, that
So
makes
I
sense.
have to play. So I play consistently and try to play as much as I can to really learn. Like they tell me to watch videos, do all this shit because they really like it's really. It's like Call of Duty. It's all like league play, whatever. So it's like they are higher ranked or whatever than me, but we're still in the range that I can play with them. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? They're pretty much being safe for me. Like, bro, we're not really trying to play that hard and get really high because we're gonna be outplayed from, out of reach from you, and you're gonna be able to play with us. So
Right.
you need to get
Damn,
better.
you suck, bro.
So I was like, they like
you say you've been playing with him for a long time. You ain't even close.
Well, no, I play with them now. Like we're still in the same range. We're in the range now because they don't play as much as I play with them. You know what I'm saying? But that's the hard thing about it though because when I don't play with them, then I am playing with randoms. That's me. That was me. When I don't play with them, I am playing with randoms. So then you get to. Oh, I thought you looked up because I thought you heard the.
I was just looking back up, but appreciate it.
All right. You said, but but no, I'm saying so with Overwatch. I mean, yeah. I mean, you get so many randoms. Like I'm trying to get my own team. Like so I can get myself better.
I should rebuy Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like, fam, y'all don't want to put the effort in. Like, it's just I don't.
He immediately
he
dismissed you.
immediately
Like, you don't even want to.
Yeah.
You,
I'm
you
good.
don't
Damn.
know
I'm
what
not
I've
even
been
finna buy it.
through.
I'm not even finna buy
Like,
it.
I
know
I
my
don't
struggles.
I'm not even finna buy it.
I don't
was gonna buy-
understand.
You,
Like,
you
my
just
thing is
said
like-
you wanted to create a team, so I was like, I'll buy it. So I'll be another nigga on your team.
You
Fuck
ain't gonna
now.
try. You ain't gonna put the
I
effort
was
in.
gonna put the effort in.
You want to play Apex?
You,
Hey.
you know what I was
He-
gonna do.
He just gatekeep the
I
shit
was.
out of you.
You didn't know what I was gonna do.
Nah, cuz.
I said I
I
was
know
gonna buy
it ain't in your heart, cuz.
You
It
don't
ain't
know
in
that.
your heart.
You don't know that.
It ain't in your
Fuck
heart.
You, dog.
I
I ain't
know.
buying it now.
Outside of Overwatch, what else you
I
been
ain't
playing?
buying it now.
I've been so I mean like I said I'm always an indie guy, so I always try to find new random things. I always try to find new random shit to play. So one of the things I've been playing is called Journey to the Center of the Earth. I think it's
They got a video game?
They got a game?
Is it
it's
based off the movie?
no.
Oh.
God damn, calm down, boy.
Hey, no, hey.
What was
I mean,
dude's name?
it was
that
overall-
was the Rock in the game.
Yeah, I was like, it was overall face, so I'm like, no, nigga, it's not that
You
game.
either playing like The Rock or you playing like Ben, what's his
Are you-
name? Whatever the
are
fuck
you-
his
No.
name
Oh,
is.
no,
Matter
not
of
bad.
fact-
What's his name?
Are you Brendan Fraser in it?
No.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan
Fraser.
Fraser, yeah.
And matter of
looking
fact, I said that
ass.
wrong because it's not Journey. When I say Journey to the Center of the Earth,
Yeah.
it's not. It's Journey to the Savage Planet. That's what it's called.
Okay.
That's completely
That's a
different.
completely
That is
different.
totally
Wait,
different.
When you
what's
say
your
Journey to
That's
something,
the
it's like
that's the
I
Jameson
know
Street.
Journey
That's
to
definitely the Jameson.
I know Journey to the Center of the Earth though, so that easily rolls off. Like I've
No,
watched that.
I don't want to
you
hear
know?
that, dog.
But Journey to the
He's
Savage
playing
Planet.
Journey to the Center
He
of the
don't
Earth
want
on
us to know.
PlayStation.
He don't want us to know now.
Yeah,
What?
and he played as
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser
Nigga said I'm playing.
on
Okay.
PlayStation.
But no, I've been playing that, and that's pretty much like it's an open world. It was almost like No Man's Sky, whatever that came out. It's just one of those like space exploration, whatever kind of games. It's a little more on the Borderlands side as far as like the quirkiness of the game. But it's pretty much it's literally just a.
You are really a gamer. You be playing some bullshit.
Damn, I just
Bacardi
I
playing.
like. I really.
But that's what it is. Bacardi is in the gamer.
I know.
But wait, but you know what's funny? The same thing can say about you about what the comic books you read, because you read a whole bunch of comic
Right,
books
you definitely
that
go
we
random
never
ass
heard
comic book out.
about.
We're like, what the
Because-
fuck is this?
because
Nigga, you watch movies that we like. That was a goddamn comic book.
Because-
nigga.
because-
Like,
Hey, he just did it earlier. in the episode.
Comic books ain't just. I've never been a superhero fan. I've never have been
right.
since I was a kid. And I bought comic books because everybody in school was buying comic books. But I didn't fuck with Spider-Man. I didn't really care for them. It wasn't until Spawn came out that I really said, okay, I really like comic books. When Image came out in 1992 or 93 or 91.
I mean, you like the dark and gritty comic books.
That's when. Because it wasn't a superhero. I thought superheroes were corny. Plus, they was white. You know, I was Puerto Rican, and I'm like, I speak Spanish. Spanish was my first language.
But we were saying that as a slight
English.
to you. We were just saying that,
I know.
like, how
I'm
much
giving you an
is-
explanation.
I was.
So when I read comic books,
Slight to everybody. I'm throwing daggers tonight.
when I read comic books, I don't read superhero comic books. I don't buy Marvel comics.
Well, see, that's the thing. When he
I
plays
like
games,
independent
he don't play
comic books.
specific.
Yeah, I don't like playing.
independent
I
games.
hate the mainstream.
He don't like
I
the
know.
mainstream.
I know you
That's why
do.
he'll be playing
He's
Apex
you
with
in
it.
video game form.
But I don't play. I don't know because I don't like the mainstream either because I don't play a lot of the mainstream.
But you
games.
play
That's what
like,
he just
but
said.
PlayStation gives you a lot of single player choices that are actually still mainstream games.
But those
I
are the
play
only
truly
single
indie-
players.
I
He play
really look for
indie
indie
games.
games.
How you like
indies,
indie
yeah.
Like, I
comics.
really look
He's
for
just
indie
you
games.
in- He's you in video game
I
form.
digress. You're
Yeah,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You
I
are
really look
correct.
for, like, and I'm gonna be like, y'all not the only one. Like, every guy, anybody when I'm on Xbox, niggas like, bro, what the fuck is you playing? And I'm like, I read the little dialogue and this shit look interesting. $10?
I know. Because that sales, bro. I'm good. I ain't playing that side scrolling bullshit.
I know I'm feeding a lot of indies out there.
Yeah,
but I'm
you
like,
are.
like I'll be like I'm saying, like, so I've been playing that. Like I had one on the spill like last week and grabbed like 4 or 5 indie games randomly. That I was just, like, every
I look at indie games, I'm like, ugh. Like,
But
I
see-
started playing
but
more
see-
indie games.
But see, my thing is, I've always as a very like heavy thing for myself.
cover.
I've always said if I can accomplish one thing in
what you
life,
talking about? So you ain't showing nobody
what are
nothing.
you doing?
This is a goat cover. I forgot about this cover.
Oh,
That
this nigga,
goat
bro.
ass cover. That.
I ain't on it, so it loses points.
But I was like, like I've always been a big video game fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, being able to, if I can get somewhere in life where I can create an actual game, then I would feel like I've accomplished like my actual bucket list.
what kind of game would you make?
I actually really want to make a Zelda-ish top-down. I don't really want a heavy graphics game because I really like about just
Like,
innovative
like-
and just some you know what I'm saying, or just a good story. Like
I got one ask. If you make a game and you make a villain, like the no down dirty guy in it, make it me.
the note.
So I got two things in life that I want. I said I want to be in a movie and I want to have like a gruesome like like people die, like people cry death, like when Nas died in when Nas got shot in Belly, like women cried. I want that type of death in a movie.
Hey, mute dude, because I'm done with him.
Why
already.
can't I have that death?
I'm done with him.
Why
already.
can't I have that death?
Mute
I am
dude.
done.
Right? Why can't I have that death?
Don't you die in your mobile game?
Hey,
No, I'm a boss.
Then you die because
Hey,
if you're a boss, they
But
kill
what's
you.
what's funny is I'm one of the hardest bosses in the game. Like people like somebody legit hit me up like, bro, how do I beat you in this damn game? Like,
bananas,
just
bro.
like low key.
I'll be mad.
Bro.
No, fuck, I just sit in protection.
Bro,
Fuck you.
low key,
Like,
bro. If you go to YouTube and type in the Deuce, like that's
Deuce.
what they call me in the game. The Deuce.
Because they didn't
Deuce.
understand deuces either. Like, nigga, it's only
I
one
know,
dude.
it's only one of you. See? I ain't the only one, Ron. There's only one of you.
Niggas in the video game, they say, what you want to call yourself? You say, Young Deuce, is it? That don't make sense.
Yeah,
that don't make
you
sense.
too young of y'all? Nah, Deuce. You the Deuce.
But like if you look it up like in the
What is Street's name? Is he just the Street?
I don't know. But there's
Why
legit.
both of y'all names plural is a bitch, by the way?
I don't-
Because
listen.
there ain't 2 streets. Like,
I'm
he just
gonna
a
make-
one way.
I'm gonna make
Like,
my name. I'm gonna be digits.
But like
this is the Bacardis, the Liz.
hey, but like though, there's legit like strategy video games on how to beat me, and
That's
like
funny.
and like, but what I like about it too though is like with the game, like they do this thing where there's like fan art, and there's every month there's somebody that just like create fan art of me within that game. So like it's like
I mean, that's dope. That's definitely dope. I
so
mean,
yeah.
that's
So if you got
so
a mobile game, if you got a mobile app, download Crime Coast. I am the Deuce. It is based off of me. You can try to beat me, but it is not easy. I
Which
can
is
let you know
also,
that.
isn't Deuce like to take a deuce?
that
It
he
is.
Shit. Apparently,
I'm the
he
shit.
shit.
He the shit.
I
you
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
Either you the shit or you are
You just shit.
So,
See, look at
I
it,
know.
look at it. Bro, look
I guess.
legit. First video, Crime Coast. How to unlock the Deuce. 3.2K. Like it's literally like just different
that's
ways
crazy.
of how to beat me, dog.
That's cold. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the only game I've always had in my mind is that I said I wanted to do was always a homage to like the old like Zelda, Link to the Past, whatever, like the top down.
That is one of my favorite games in the world.
Yeah, but I mean that with a mix of like the whole like zombies ate my neighbors. Like I always wanted to.
That was my shit like on SNES, bro.
Yeah, like I always wanted.
Zombie ate my neighbors.
Me too.
Oh
I fucking love that game.
I love that
like
game.
I said it.
I every now and then I'll download the emulator and play it. I fucking love that game.
Zombies ate my So like
I
said I would love a top down because I mean like I said for me I enjoy playing Help for the Deuce. Like I said I enjoy those indie games because it's like a lot of people put a lot of effort into like the story. It's always something quirky or something, whatever. That's why they want you to buy it. Like nigga, this is compared to other games. This is what I'm doing in this game. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I always wanted to make one that's SNES zombie apocalypse. But like I had put it like even if it was like if Geekset did it would be like us in a zombie like that. But it's like Zelda. Like you know what I'm saying?
Do it.
So all the top down.
That'd be dope as fuck.
But it's like in the neighborhoods and the city. Like
you know what? That would kind of be cool if it was us and then like we do it in Milwaukee and
you just put it located like. But I mean,
hey,
you think about those
imagine like
any game developers.
Like, it ain't that way. It ain't that way.
Any game developers that are listening, hit us up.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
We already got the 8-bit characters ready.
I'm a big fan.
Got them ready.
We already got the 8-bit characters ready.
Like I said, I'm a big fan of all the high def, like whatever. But to me, I've always just been a fan of like a great game in general. Like you don't have to look good, or whatever. It's just if the story is good, if you can get, if it has some kind of quirk in it, whatever.
Hey, well, no, it depends on because if it's marketed as an 8-bit, if it's marketed as an 8-bit game,
so I got that's what I'm saying.
Because when they put out the mobile version of Stranger Things, which was an 8-bit game,
it's just cold.
It was cold.
I played that.
It was cold.
That's really how that looked. That looked.
Yeah,
that's
it
what
was
I mean
cold.
about my game. Like if you played it,
it was cold, and it was for mobile phones, bro. It was cold.
If you actually play the Stranger Things game, that's literally like the idea that I would have. But it's like it would be like a zombie apocalypse, which is Stranger Things.
We'd be fighting like a motherfucker in that game. We'd be arguing. Like which one do you choose to go through? Like who wins this argument? Rudy, like
but
Deuce,
I mean that's
Liv, Diz or Ron.
You think that's what I'm saying? You have one of those kind of zombie apocalypse games with all kind of pop culture references and funny humor. Like that's like I'd rather play a game I can read all that quirky shit.
Hey, when the motherfucker died, Ron gotta laugh.
He gotta do his laugh. He gotta do his laugh. Hey, and then in all those 8-bit games, you always gotta like try to figure something out. And if you do it the wrong way, it's gonna be Diz judging the shit out your ass.
On the real.
That slide in like you get slided like no.
On the real. No.
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing. I told you. That's
wrong.
right.
It's just okay. That's what I do. I get upset. Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
so when there's like a really fucked up part and a really bad idea, that's when Deuce come in and try to give us the bad idea and convince us to do it.
I bring up the hypothetical.
Nah, bro, we can walk on that lava. We got iron boots. I got Nikes on, bro. What you talking about?
Like you said, it's a good idea. But you get up to the edge, you like lava. You like. Hey, but I think it's a good idea.
But I position it as like a hypothetical. Like, hey, so let me think. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking.
You gonna think that's a good idea?
No, I'm gonna think.
You gonna be like, our shoes iron.
But I position it the way I give it to you. I'm like, hey, this is gonna be a good idea because of this. Check it out. You gonna do this?
Check it out.
What if your shoes don't melt if you run real fast? It is 4 feet of lava.
I just give all bad advice throughout the whole game. Hey, wait.
What would I do? I'd be judgmental. I'd be like, nah, bro. That ain't gonna work.
That
ain't gonna work.
Every time you die, it's Liv laughing at you. Like, I told you.
Liv is actually the success of you making somewhere because he's like the lone merchant in the wilderness. Like after you made it across the lava, Liv's already sitting across. Like you made it.
Like I told you. There's a bridge right there.
Like welcome.
Wait.
Or points out the obvious. Like it was a bridge down the road. If you do it.
You took the hard road. I don't know why you did that.
All right, wait.
So I told you so, ass motherfucker.
Y'all want to know
I told you.
Y'all want to know something funny? So a continuation of my gaming conversation last time. Immediately that same day after we talked about how I be doing on Grand Theft Auto, I was playing Grand Theft Auto online.
Yeah.
And then I was like, so I did my missions and everything. So I successfully did my casino heist. Got my millions and everything. So I was like, all right, what else am I gonna do? Of course, I'm bored. So I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with somebody. So what I did when I was going on, I was like, man, somebody is like level number 1. Let me introduce them to how GTF online.
You just started.
We can't honor this.
Hey, so I was fucking with, but here's the thing.
here's the thing. I was only gonna kill him once, but then he had a group of other people that kept on trying to kill me. So then, dog, I was legit for 30 minutes killing 5 people at one time.
This nigga is a menace.
Bodying these niggas, dog.
This nigga is a menace.
All 5 of them changed the online session that they was on. They all left.
We can't, we can't, nah. You
are
abuse
bogus,
them level
dog.
oneers. You a toxic player.
You toxic.
That's
You know
why.
what
That's why. You know what? Now I don't regret hog tying this motherfucker when we first started playing Red Dead. Now I don't.
Remember, me and Doug was in there. I ran. I hit it.
Didge hit it.
I hit it.
Liv texted me like, "Hey man, we trying to do some mission."
Hey, that's so
Liv
funny
text
to
me
be
like,
in
"Hey,
an
man, we tryna do
online
6
world and you just see a group of niggas come like, "Cuz I gotta get the fuck out of here."
Hey, you know what? One of my greatest gaming. I'm sorry, I don't know if I've ever said this on a show. One of my greatest gaming moments ever was on Red Dead, bro. It was me. It was Gambit, and we had the whole crew. We called ourselves the Bullet Crew, and it was this motherfucker fucking with us. So we fucked with him, but then he went to like a safe spot where we couldn't get him, right? And we stood around the whole gang. He was in a safe spot with his gang. The gang leader went into our chat, and he was like, "Hey, man, I know my boy was fucking up, but can y'all leave him alone because we really want to play. We already told him he's an asshole. He shouldn't be doing this stuff." So
they scolded this nigga.
So they scolded him, and we told him, we were like, "We'll leave you alone, bro. We'll leave you alone." And we were talking in our cowboy voices. He didn't expect that.
I remember you telling me that y'all were doing cowboy voices.
We told him we will leave him alone if you turn him over to us. And they was like, "All right." We were like, "Here's the stipulations. You need to turn him over. We gonna hog tie this motherfucker, and then we gonna throw him off the motherfucking bridge." Bro, he was like, "I'll be right back." He went into his chat, came back. He was like, "All right, man. We forced him. Y'all can do what y'all want with him." Bro, that was so cold. It was the coldest moment.
But y'all did it in country, like cowboy voices.
Yeah, in cowboy voices, bro. Because he was fucking with me. I hog tied this motherfucker. I put him on the back of my horse. I rode to that motherfucking bridge where the train passes through towards the top middle part of the map. I picked that motherfucker up, and then we threw him off the bridge. That had to have been the coldest moment in video game history.
What, y'all don't have no video of this? Like I know Gambit.
We did record it.
I know Gambit Twitches and all that kind of stuff.
You gotta check.
Yeah,
It's probably gonna come up. Matter of fact, I should hit Gambit up and tell him to share that shit with me so we can put it on our website.
Yeah, well.
Because hands down, that's how to me it was the coldest, because I can't believe we've came that far in video games.
Yeah,
where
we can do that.
Somebody pleading with us to leave them alone.
But see,
and we
here's the
told
thing.
them the only way we would is if you turn over that
cowboy
bitch.
voices,
In cowboy
though.
voices.
I didn't realize
The
that,
entire time.
I didn't realize like friends could just join in the same thing. Like if your friends online, because it was like me and Doug was just playing, and then all of a sudden I see like that's Liv. All right, cool. And then Deuces joined our group. And, he was fucking with Liv and shit. I'm like,
No, I wasn't fucking with Liv.
No, you were there first. You were there.
Liv
They came up on us.
they came fucking with
I
me.
didn't come fucking with y'all
They
first.
came up on us. 'Cause I saw
And
Liv
then
ride by.
and then I got on the warpath.
And I'm like, so then
I
Deuces,
was
he
like-
goes, and like me and Doug, we had the headphones. Like me and Doug are talking. Deuces in our group, but he had his
talk
headphones.
headphones, okay.
So we don't know what the fuck he's doing. All of a sudden, him and Liv is going back and forth. Then all of a sudden, I got snatched up once.
On the real,
Someone got an ankle. Somebody got an ankle. Nigga got an ankle.
We all tied the shit out of him.
Luckily, I got out. Like, I didn't die that time. And I'm like, dog, I'm done with this. Fuck y'all. Fuck everybody.
But see, here's the
So I
thing.
hit it. I was like, fuck everybody. dog.
So that's why I am the way I am on Grand Theft Auto. I was playing online by myself doing it.
But you can only do this with a gang, though.
No.
You know why we did it,
No,
though?
but see,
because if you survived that, it was a form of initiation.
No. I'm not talking about you, though.
If you survived it and you submitted,
I'm not-
you were in the bullet club.
I'm
So
not-
if you
and
survive getting thrown off the bridge?
No, that was something else.
if you kill back and shit,
if you were like, all right, man, y'all fucking with me, I'm done. I can't do this. Like, y'all, if y'all survived us hog tying you and fucking with you, and you like kind of like
Back
submit
up.
it,
I mean, because fam,
we would let you in the bullet club.
I'm gonna make me a sandwich, nigga.
We
Like,
would let you in the bullet club.
I was fighting them back. But
I
no,
was like,
but
fuck
not
this,
you
I'm
though.
good.
But I ain't talking about Liv. What it was, I was playing Grand Theft Auto all by myself, right? So there's this thing where they put these like green alien suits on. And these green aliens kept on fucking with me.
I was one of the
Right?
green
Red
aliens.
Dead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, in Grand Theft Auto. I was one of the green.
So then I went on a warpath. anytime, I don't care what I'm doing. If you are in a green alien suit, I am attacking you for the rest of my session.
They was fucked up. You was only supposed to attack the purple alien because I was in the green alien suit.
And so after that, I became a fucking troll. So now I fuck with everybody on Grand Theft Auto. Now
I'm about to get on Grand Theft Auto again. I wish Grand Theft Auto was crossplay.
I lost my account for calling somebody a very terrible, derogatory word.
I'm about a quarter in Last of Us Part 2. But let's get into recommendations. We got to get into recommendations. Where y'all?
I mean, I recommend because I was actually going to give my when we were talking about 8-bit games. I was going to recommend another game I've been playing, another indie game. I definitely cannot remember the company who made it.
I thought you said I can't recommend a name. I was going to say, no, what kind of recommendation?
I would have passed it, bro, if I didn't know the name. But the game is an indie game called Crawl, and it's an 8-bit. It's going on. It's kind of like 8-bit games, but it's actually a really unique game because it is a in the word that the games that we play now, like the 4v1s.
You said it's called Crawl?
Crawl.
It is by Powerhoof.
Powerhoof, yeah, that is the name. It's a 8-bit. It's a 4v1 actual dungeon crawler game. So it's almost like playing a true RPG game in 8-bit, but the enemies you fight are all 4 players that are in the like other people. You know what I'm saying? It
is an Australian game. If anybody wanted to know.
Oh, is it Australian?
Yes.
It's really like it's really cold. Like
what beer was that?
Foster's, or you say good eye, mate.
It's
good eye, mate.
For beer.
It is what you say. Good.
I'm sorry, that was the random. Sorry, let me get you back.
Excuse my bad Australian accent.
That was a horrible Australian accent.
Hey,
but
man,
hey.
Yeah, but I mean, so it's a really. It's not. I don't think it's really a story to it. It is a story about trying to like. So the story of the game is pretty quick. So it's pretty much like you're trying to go through this tower or this labyrinth or whatever, and you got to get all the resources and everything together so that you can teleport to the last boss and fight the last boss. If you're not playing with 4 other people, then it's all computer players. But what it is though, as 4 people playing with you, you control traps on the board, you control other monsters that you can spawn. But it's literally like an 8-bit. This guy can literally while fighting all 4 of the people still run into rooms and buy shop items and level up his health and do all this kind of shit and come back out. So it's like you're playing a true RPG game, but literally you're constantly harassed and chased by other 4 people in this tower thing. And so it's like, but the cool thing about it is, the purpose of it is if I kill you as a ghost, I take your soul, and now I'm the human being.
Oh, okay.
And now you're a monster.
Nice.
And now you're a monster trying to. So it's literally a battle of like who is the last one to get to like the end while pretty much circulating through everybody. You know what I'm saying? Killing everybody to get to the end. But then you fight the final boss, and if you're a human and make it to the final boss is literally all 4 players controlling one giant monster with tentacles.
Okay.
So it's like it's a really crazy playing like Jason I was
gonna say it sounds like that.
I say it's a 4v1
just like that. Yeah.
It's a 4v1 game, and that's why I like indie games because it's like they took that concept of what we've seen from Jason, all that, brought it down in 8-bitted it, whatever. But the story and idea of it really is fucking unique. Like you're killing everybody, you're getting your money, you're getting coins, like you're playing a real dungeon crawler game.
Yep.
And you're stopping in the stores and buying new weapons and buying new shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're constantly fighting everybody and recycling yourself and dying and trying to kill the motherfucker back and go back until you get to the last boss. And then if you beat the boss, then you won. Like you literally just won against the whole tournament. You know what I'm saying? So that's my recommendation. The video, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's about $10 in the store. It's an indie game. So that was my record. I think it's a really great if you play the Jasons or the what's the other killer game?
Dead by Daylight?
Dead by Daylight. Just any 4v1s. You know
I love
if you
that
play
game.
any of those 4v1 games, I think this was a really great, quirky little offish 8-bit game that's like for the price, you would have just as much fun with it.
All right. Dish?
I would recommend, and it's something I recommended before, but I just finished the season, The 8th Son, Are You Kidding Me?
I finished the season.
And did you finish the season 2?
Yeah, I like how it wrapped itself back up.
I definitely love how it wraps itself up. It's essentially the story of this guy he was a salesman, and he fell asleep, woke up in a fantasy land. And in this fantasy land, he is somebody who is the 8th son of a lord. They're a very poor family. However, he has the skill of magic, and he uses that to go on adventures and start to build his own wealth and notoriety. So, like, throughout this, he's very poor at the beginning, like I said, and he starts to build. He's like kills a dragon at one point, and they start realizing like, dude is cold. So you start seeing his adventures. You start seeing him. He marries a bunch of wives. That was wild. Like I didn't. Like he at one point he was betrothed and then he married like 2 other wives during the season.
Then the fact that they were like, we'll marry you.
Yeah, like, it was crazy. Cause when he married the first chick, I was like, okay, this is gonna be his wife, whatever. It was like she was a priestess. She had healing magic. Yep. So like it made sense. And then, like the other 2 girls in the group,
culture is really weird.
The other 2 girls in this group,
I love it.
They were like, you know what? We want to be rich and famous and basically And they were like, so we're gonna marry you too. And he was like, all right, I'm down.
You're right. Like,
I'm down for that.
But just even in like Japan anime culture always puts one man surrounded by like 6, 7 women that he like has no clue what to do with them.
Yeah. It's a very,
always
like that's not
cold.
That part.
Yet
isn't,
they
like,
censor
huge in the
fucking
story.
vagina on porn. I don't understand it. So
Yeah, they do. They do.
whatever.
All right, well, I'm gonna recommend. I recommended it before, but Comic Story, and he's been doing a lot of dope.
Comic historian.
Comic Story. It's Comic Story.
Comic historian.
Comic Story. So he's on
So
YouTube.
it's not
So
his
if you have been trying to figure out how a way to get back into comic books or anything, if you have not got into comic books like in a while, Comic Historian, he's a guy.
Superhero comic books.
Just in general. No. That's
You
why.
don't do all comic
Yes,
books.
well, this is why I'm recommending him. Let me get my recommendation out. So like,
Let him talk. That's what he's saying.
So like he does dramatic readings of comic books, and he does like a lot of the superhero comic books, things like that. And he does it in a dramatic fashion. He shows it's like really dope graphics, and he does different voices for each character. And it's a good way to jump back into comic books. The reason why I recommended him right now is because he went completely fan funded through his Patreon, and now he's doing more than just the regular superhero comic book. So he's been doing he's been doing the Power Rangers, he's been doing some indie comics, and he started doing a couple of anime. So right now he's doing the Avatar series, The Last Airbender, and he's been doing that in a dramatic reading fashion. So like I like him because like for some people, if you don't have the time to read a comic book and you like listen to like a lot of podcasts and you like to listen to something and still get the story, because he doesn't skip out and like he doesn't like skip out certain things. Like he goes over the whole thing.
He does. He's thorough. He's got my
yeah. So I fuck with him. So like I always tell everybody, like if you can't read comics and you still want to get that history or still get some of that knowledge,
it's dope because he gives you a breakdown not only of like quick storylines of stuff, but also of characters and shit like that.
Yeah, so I fuck with him. So that Comic Historian is going to be my recommendation for this podcast. What about you, Liv? What you got?
I am going to recommend comic books.
In general.
Well, no, sir. No, I'm saying comic books because this week was the first time I came back. This first week, excuse me. This is the first time I've been to a comic book store since COVID started. So shout out to Vortex. So I picked up, I got a subscription to stuff. I don't read really superhero stuff like that. I am going to recommend Bitterroot. Bitterroot is an all-black cast comic book.
Dope.
Check that out. If you're into supporting the culture and things like that, also check out Excellence. It's another all-black comic book cast. Bitterroot. I like Bitterroot because the covers that they choose, they're on issue 9 right now, but the covers that they use, they take old black culture movie covers and they convert them into comic book covers. So
that's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I'm looking at
like Shaft and all that.
Issue 8 was, I think, Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee. Issue 9 was New Jack City, so I picked up the New Jack City variant. But they do variants based off of black culture movies, which always come out super dope. Purple Rain. They do the Purple Rain.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that. Yeah. I want that series. I want that series.
Bitterroot is cold,
yeah,
bro.
I fuck with I want that. I fuck with that.
Bitterroot.
But we need to share. We need to share that. We need to talk.
It's fucked up. I wish.
If you wanted to add real quick, if you have Comixology, they have a couple issues that are free.
Yep. So you know what? But I'm not even gonna. You know what? I'm sorry, Didge. don't go to Comixology.
Why not?
I mean,
Because
I
it's-
fuck with Comixology.
Right, because you're getting it for free instead of
Oh
contributing
no,
to the cost.
I pay for the premium.
you can pay for the premium, so they're still gonna get a point.
They get it. Comixology does. The
No,
publisher doesn't.
Oh,
The
well.
publisher does not get the
That's
money.
fair.
From it. But if
I mean,
you
I would
can,
rather. I mean, for stuff like that and variants, I would rather buy.
Yeah, for
the
that
comic.
I will
You
buy
won't-
from
you
it.
won't get
buy
that
the
variant
comic
anyway.
as the variant. Read it on Comixology so you don't fuck your book up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's fair. I'm saying you
look
don't
at
get the variant cover anyway.
Yeah.
They go.
Hey,
Which
the
book
juice
cover is that?
The juice one.
Yeah, the juice.
Fire.
They
So,
go.
so I'm
Let go.
salty because I caught onto it late. I've always heard of it, and I knew about the variant covers, but issue number 9 is the first issue that I've purchased. I'm salty that I ain't go back and, that I haven't been able to buy the first few issues. But whatever. But one of my favorite comics that I've been reading, it has been Something's Killing the Children.
I still need to. I want to read that.
So-
You told me about that already just before.
So you got an opportunity to read the first 9 issues because they're coming out with the trade paperback. You're not going to find them in comic book form.
Wow.
So buy the trade paperback, read it. What's great about it, what I like about it, is that the story is in Wisconsin. So the last issue that I was reading, one of the guys was like referred to whatever part of Wisconsin they are as a shithole town in Wisconsin. But what made it even greater is that one of the characters in there called up one of his girls and was like, "I'm tired. Do you just want to go to the Dells for the weekend?" Like, whoever wrote
That
this,
is Wisconsin.
It's from
as
Wisconsin.
shit.
Your dad is from
I
Wisconsin.
don't think he's from Wisconsin.
He has to be, 'cause
but
nobody-
I gotta look it up.
He has
I
to.
gotta
Or he
look it
knows,
up.
or he's like,
because
he
if
live
he's
here.
from
But
Wisconsin, we
to
gotta
know-
reach out to
know-
him for the
Yeah.
show.
But to know that if you
That's
born
what I
on a
said.
weekend to
That's
go to
fair.
Wisconsin,
Bro.
the Dells.
Like I said,
That's
you
what I
either-
said.
You either lived here.
That's what I
also-
said.
You either lived here or you've
I
been
wanted
here
to
for a
also
long
interject
time.
when you were talking about Bitterroot, though. It's been adapted by
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler.
Yep.
Oh
it has been
shit!
adapted.
Shout out to fucking Ryan Coogler, man.
Yeah, it has been adapted.
It's been adapted.
So it's gonna be.
that's-
Oh shit.
So there's no full details or anything as far as I can see, but he's gonna produce it.
Yep.
So that's
gonna
dope.
be good.
Same as True League.
Well, truly, 50 Cent got that.
Yeah, 50
Yeah,
Cent
that's
got
gonna,
that.
that's going on. Is
So
it
that's
going
gonna
on
be
Quibi
dope.
or HBO Max?
I have no clue who's going to right now.
I don't
but
know yet. But
I'll look.
so
Shout out, shout out to True League, man.
check out Bitterroot.
It's
Check
going on
out
Quibi.
Check out Excellence. Our podcast, especially now in the climate that we're in, we try to push everything that is minority owned, black and Puerto Rican owned, but us Puerto Ricans, we don't really own too much of anything. But if you do want to check out a Puerto Rican comic book, you can check out La Borinqueña, which is a comic book created by the Puerto Rican, distributed by DC. I believe it was DC, of a Puerto Rican female superhero.
I don't even know how to spell that to even
really?
research it.
It
So a fun
is-
fact.
To even
So
research
fun
it. I don't even
fact.
know how to spell it.
The
I
island.
researched it.
So
How?
I'll spell it for you in a
I looked
second.
it up.
But a fun fact.
How?
Hold on. A fun fact. The Borinqueña, Boricua, that was the original name of the island of Puerto Rico before it was colonized. The reason why Puerto Rico is called Puerto Rico because the Spanish translation means rich port. When the Spaniards came in and colonized and fucked everybody over, the reason why is because when they landed at that port, they found gold as well as vegetation that they didn't have back in. Yeah, that's it.
So
back
they called
in-
it. So
in
they.
Spain.
So you said
Puerto
it means rich
Rico-
port. It means rich port.
Puerto Rico literally means rich port because rico means rich. Now we use rico in many ways.
Oh, like rico suave, yeah,
Like
okay.
like
Yeah.
rich suave. Yeah, like
So that's what it
eso está
means.
rico,
That's what
like,
it was. Is rich suave.
That's what, but yeah, that could be.
Rico
It's so
suave
funny.
is rich
All right,
suave?
so our listeners out there, my wife is black, and it's so funny because
like Rico
I
suave.
tried to.
I mean, I'm gonna go straight for the gusto.
I
I'm gonna
try.
go what I know.
She understands some Spanish, but she tries to understand like certain translations. She's like, this don't make sense in English. I'm like, of course it doesn't. It's in Spanish. In Spanish, it makes perfect sense. Rico suave in English is not gonna make sense to anybody
Right.
because it's like rich suave.
Yeah, it is.
But in Spanish,
suave
when
means-
we hear rico for us too, as far as rich means tasty.
Or
So it's
just really
like,
delectable.
like when we speak about like if something's good in food, we be like, man, eso está bien rico, like this real tasty.
Okay.
But rico means rich too, like está rico, cabrón.
I mean,
like
but
that means you
that
rich,
makes sense though,
motherfucker.
because
you
rich.
know?
Comic itself
'Cause-
is independent. independent.
But that makes
the
sense
guy
because
used
rich
to work for
also
Marvel.
like even in American terms like rich can mean like very rich in taste and rich in, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'll
So
repeat
it's not
that,
necessarily
I
about a
guess,
money
just
thing.
For the,
Exactly.
for the audio,
So-
it's the comic itself is independent, but the guy who created it used to work for Marvel.
Yeah, he did.
Dog, I'm salty. I wish my name was Rick because I'd be like Rico Rick.
Ah, Rico Rick. Rico Ron. Rico Ron.
Rico Bacardi.
I gotta add
Rico
this.
Bacardi.
Since we're in the, damn, I lost my train of thought. Hopefully it comes back. While we're on the topic of
we
of
gotta-
Spanish
we about to
things.
wrap it up, bro.
Yeah, the show on Netflix. Reggaeton has been a big thing for us since I was since I was a kid. It
Yeah.
started in the late '90s. It's our form of hip hop. It's a mixture between reggae, hip hop, and African culture, dance
great
music. Watch El Ganador, the winner, El Ganador, on Netflix. It is a documentary TV show about Nicky Jam. Nicky Jam was one of the pioneers of our reggaeton music. So that's my other recommendation because it was really dope. It was really dope.
All right,
we got it.
And as always, the OG recommendation, make sure you go to GeeksetPodcast.com. Make sure you check out all our merch. Make sure you check out all our past episodes and all our past articles. Follow us on all social media at GeeksetPodcast.
Yes.
And again, this is the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. And if you want to support us, if you want to continue to push us, and if you want to see this video, make sure you sign up to our Patreon, patreon.com/GeeksetPodcast. You will see the video. We have different tiers, different things and different perks that you can get there. That is the only way to really support us heavily to get these type of content that you can see, and you can see the kind of behind the scenes and get some
You could
extra
also rate and
things.
review us. I would appreciate a rate and
Oh
review.
yeah, rate and review. Definitely get some rate and reviews in, man. We are rate and review us on Facebook, rate and review us on Apple iTunes, rate and review us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever platform you're looking at. Give us some ratings, let us know. And again, we are the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. We are Geekset Podcast, and we are out.
Peace.
Peace.